Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We got everybody out of their draft war rooms, back on the couch for the last show of the week. Legendary crew in here today. What's going on with you, Gil? How you doing?
What's up?
How everybody feeling about their squads?
Amazing.
I don't know.
They still mad at me?
No.
Yeah, they ain't talking to us.
It's a lot of
everybody been running.
a lot of heat on this couch.
A lot of beef. Yeah.
We good?
I'm fine. I mean,
Everybody, we squashed it?
Everybody fine.
Okay.
Man.
There you go. I like
I gotta watch. Hey,
Teammates.
Niggas is teammates.
I gotta watch my back.
They got a team up and shit.
Yo,
These niggas is lonely. They lonely
chat,
over there.
Hey, chat, people,
Them niggas is lonely over there.
No. Hey, chat, y'all want to know how serious we are about our teams? Can someone switch this screen right now? Paulo, switch the screen right now in the back.
You'll see what's going on in the arena.
Because we practicing, we simulating right now. Brandon's playing Kenyon's team right now on a simulation. So before we started.
You got to get that screen fixed. What you doing, bro?
Well, he probably didn't put all.
No. Carlos got it. We trust him. If you ever want to see MJ on the Bucks and Kobe and Shaq on the Clippers, this is your chance.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Hey, they fucking up in the back.
There we go. They've got it correct. We have got the simulation.
So we right now right now we simulating both teams playing. I don't know what the score is right now, but we really about that business.
AI, Kobe, and Shaq on the Clippers. MJ on the Bucks.
Who's winning? Like, I'm trying to see who's winning.
Clippers winning.
Clippers winning.
Oh.
Ooh.
So Kenyon.
Start of the second quarter.
Yeah, Kenyon's winning right now. So.
We take this shit serious here in Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Just so y'all know, we
do have some other things to discuss today. I think our first real show of the week. Glad to have everybody back here on this couch. This is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What up?
Okay, get the applause going. We got Swaggy P, Nick Young back here with us in the building. Team Gil.
Team us. It's us.
Team Gil.
It's us, baby.
They not like us.
We got the man known as Cemetery Larry.
Woo!
Rashad McCants
Fuck him up.
back here with us. That's the authentic McDonald's All-American drink?
Ronald McDonald.
Okay. You gotta earn that. You can't buy that in the store.
Only a few motherfuckers got Ronald McDonald jersey.
With the Reebok logo, you know it's legit.
The original.
With the Sega Sports?
With the Sega Sports.
Bro, and you
Sega!
that goddamn like Sega. Bro, if you don't put that in the goddamn trophy case, man.
We got them AIs with the first
man.
Team AIs and shit, nigga.
He might get robbed.
And representing Tough Crowd and Tough Crowd University, we got Mr. B, Brandon Jennings, in the building here with us.
Like Brandon looking at like, damn, I don't know about reading Reebok with the Sega. That's different.
Yeah. 33, number 33. That's cold. That was cold jersey. This ain't.
That's old.
It's the bootleg version. It's the McCants.
All
McCants,
legit.
the bootleg version.
All legit, real authentic. Available in stores soon. But here's what's cracking in the arena today. Nova Knicks made a blockbuster trade acquiring Mikal Bridges from the Nets, and they re-signed OG Anunoby. But does this make the Knicks the biggest threat to the Celtics in the East? The Lakers introduced JJ Redick as their new head coach earlier this week. But what are realistic expectations for Redick in his rookie coaching season? And we'll recap the first round of the other draft that went on, the NBA draft, including the French takeover, Edie going lottery to the Grizzlies, and why the Lakers may have gotten the biggest steal of day one. It's a lot of people on that stage. Right. Not all of them got drafted, though. Some had to go back to the crib, wardrobe change, and get ready for the second round today at the ESPN studios, not at Barclays.
Some of them to get drafted?
Not everybody.
No, those got drafted, right?
Not everybody.
Not everybody?
Not everybody made it. Not everybody made it.
I can see the one in the middle. The one with that his granddaddy.
So none of the people who actually got invited to the green room, most of them didn't?
No, most of them got drafted. Some of them did. Some were posted in that green room for over 3 hours, hanging out, and now got to potentially come back today.
One with his granddaddy suit, I know.
Drafted to be
the one who has the ball, he get drafted?
He was number 3.
He did get drafted.
Yeah, okay.
He got that as Reed Shepherd.
The church.
The first American drafted.
That's Chick-fil-A. Yeah, this is
I
granddaddy.
laid your suit down for you, baby.
Rob got drafted. Rob is nice.
But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Help us help you. Download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL, and you can get up to $250 in bonus cash and a special pick'em. And we got MostlyFans back on the show today. If you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username and we use it on the show, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video. MostlyFansGill@gmail.com. Keep it under 30 seconds, and we use it on the show, and you are part of the Underdog Fantasy family. $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. And as always, we do this show 4 days a week on YouTube. But if you can't watch it with us live, we have audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. So if you joined us Tuesday and Wednesday, you were here for history, the first ever Gills Arena all-time player draft. Each member of our crew assembled their best 10-man roster. So we asked the chat who put together the best team. Kenyon won the popular vote with 51%, picking his squad. Gil came in second with 34%. Rashad got 9%, and Brandon received 6% of the vote. So we still have 2K simulations left to go, but Gil, you have a announcement. We're going to be doing head-to-head tournament style, playoff style battle. Everybody's team, 7-game series. Kenyon is the number 1 seed. Brandon, you're the number 4 seed, so you guys will meet in the first round. Rashad and Gil at 2 and 3 will face off in the first round as well. 7-game series. Winner will advance to the championship. So we'll be doing that over the course of the next few weeks. So get your minds right. Tap in with us. We will have those games live on the Gills Arena YouTube and also Gills No Chill Gil YouTube
What
page.
we for if we win?
Oh no, we gotta negotiate, y'all. We gotta negotiate.
Send a check.
We should also prompt a lot of the fans out there to put the rosters together.
Do it themselves. Make sure no
I think
funny
we can-
business.
I think we can download the roster that you put together, can upload it up to the net, and they can all download the roster and simulate the games too.
Themselves.
So they can simulate to see who,
you really
see
play.
who they won.
You say he really
You
played?
really play 2K. Our
You
video.
can download that shit, yeah. Get the roster,
The
make
chat
your
is
roster.
chat is demanding that you put the game back on, but you gotta watch the show. Y'all gotta watch
You can watch the show.
Chad said, put the game on. Don't worry, we will have all those games for you to watch live. We know y'all need some summer content. The NBA draft was a little mid. Summer League might be decent, though. We'll see. Depending on where Bronny ends up and what these Frenchmen end up doing. But
Bronny. Go ahead.
He getting drafted.
Go ahead, man.
He's getting drafted.
Go ahead, man.
getting drafted.
the Black Suburbans are back in Gil's community.
Continue.
So Gil's Arena's all-time draft was the most entertaining draft Wednesday, but it wasn't the only one. The NBA held the first round of their draft Wednesday night, the Barclays Center in Brooklyn. This was considered one of the weaker drafts in recent memory, but there were still some quality prospects in the mix. So France dominated the first round with 4 players getting selected, including 3 in the top 6, tying Canada for the most players taken from a foreign country in the first round in draft history. The Hawks grabbed forward Zachary Rissachet with the first overall pick, and fellow Frenchman Halik Sarr went second to the Wizards. So for just the third time in the modern draft era, the first 2 picks didn't have any college experience. Kentucky's Reed Shepherd, who Gil was unable to identify in that draft group shot, the whitest looking gentleman in the mix, was the first American and college hooper selected, taken by the Rockets with the 3rd pick. And the Spurs got UConn guard Stephon Cassell, 4th overall. He's a Spur now. He's playing with Wemby, so he's French by association. Like I said, they got Spurs took Castle to pair with last season's Rookie of the Year, Victor Wembanyama. G League Ignite forward Ron Holland went 5th to the Pistons. French forward Tijon Soulon going 6th to the Hornets. The Blazers grabbed UConn center Donovan Klingen with the 7th pick.
I don't know none of
They're all French now. They took
Everybody French?
They say they pushed us out the paint. They said we got baguettes. Get the bagels out of here.
I don't know anybody.
And the Spurs took Kentucky freshman phenom Rob Dillingham 8th overall before trading him to the Timberwolves for an unprotected 2031 first-round pick and a protected 2030 pick swap. So Minnesota also landed 3rd-team All-American forward Terrence Shannon Jr. from Illinois with the 27th pick. And in one of the more surprising moves of the draft, the Grizzlies selected 2-time Player of the Year Zach Edey, 9th overall.
Yeah.
Zach made the lottery.
The hack, baby.
Y'all was hating.
Man.
I was.
Give it up.
Was he at the draft?
Nah, I don't think so.
He was
Was he at the draft?
he was low key.
Yeah.
Posted,
Yeah, makes sense.
posted with Chris. So let's look at the rest of the first
That
round.
makes sense.
So Khalil to the Heat of
Lottery,
50.
didn't he?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, he was great. He was.
Didn't he go lottery?
You think he was gonna go
He went
lottery?
lottery.
He didn't know he was
Did
going.
somebody on this couch say that Edie was going
Didn't he
lottery?
go top 10?
Yeah, he went top.
Did somebody on this couch?
Top 10.
Did somebody on this
Like
couch?
the best
Didn't-
player in college.
Because some people on this couch said Zach Edie was not going
Some people said that you would be stupid to draft him.
I said that.
Top 10.
I like this Zach.
I said it was a stupid pick.
I thought the Spurs.
I said it was a stupid.
Fuck ED.
I said it's gonna be some stupid motherfuckers draft that at number 10. Why? You're not gonna let no 7-3.
Gil, I believe you said that Zach Edey would get a GM fired for making that pick. That remains to be seen.
And as we can see, that he didn't know he was going to be drafted lotteries because he didn't even show up to the lottery if he thought he was going to be picked ninth.
Or he was just a big time motherfucker like he is. Say, I'm just
Trying to save money on that
nobody
big ass
there,
suit.
man.
So let's look at the rest of the second round. Khalil Ware went to the Heat. Jared McCain,
Nigga was like, I ain't gonna embarrass myself.
TikTok star Jared McCain went to the 76ers. That's going to be an intriguing pairing with him. And
That's what
He was dancing all
That's what
night.
you call him now? That's what he's called, a TikTok star?
For sure, yeah. That's what.
Oh, he's a TikTok star.
He's not even a hooper.
he doing
Nah, he's a hooper
I don't know,
too.
let Jay
He's
Bell
a
say.
hooper too.
He's a hooper first.
No, he's a
Hooper
He's
slash
a hooper
TikTok
first.
star.
He's a hooper first.
He get buckets.
He was dancing. He was.
Nah, he be dancing to that other shit though.
And
Wait, what you call him? Huh? What do you call him?
A dookie?
Doo-doo? Oh, nah.
lay doo-doo.
He's big time.
A blue
Big
dog.
time
I'm not
what?
rolling.
Big time
And
what?
Zach over him too.
Big time.
You don't say Jeremy, like from
So you thought Zach
high school, from his high school career?
Yeah.
High school.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this.
I didn't know it.
Dancing is probably what hurts him.
But he nice.
He's solid as hell, yeah.
He got game.
Yeah,
Oh, he got,
crazy as hell.
he got like a nail
Wasn't even the
deal.
best player on his team.
He has
Zach Edey
Wasn't even the
swag.
best player on his
man.
team.
He got a lipstick deal.
Duke.
He got a lipstick
Who's the best
deal.
player, dude?
Nobody.
Nail, fingernails.
Damn,
He got a
Fingernail
cover
swag.
girl. He got a cover girl.
Appreciate
deal.
you.
He's only known for his nails.
Cover girl.
that nigga
deal.
sells products.
He got a cover.
He moves units. Shout out to the Sixers getting Jared
He got a
McCain.
cover girl deal.
Yeah, because he sells
Dude.
products, dude.
If I came in the locker room,
You're
just
known
dancing
for your
with-
fingernails.
with lipstick
Hey.
on.
Oh, he's known for
Nigga
he's known
sells
for
I ain't seen one bucket highlight. I seen
Bro,
nails.
He
I
gets
seen
buckets.
nails and dancing.
He get
I ain't seen
Rashad,
no basketball.
don't let
I
your
ain't
Duke
seen
hate.
nigga touch
Don't let your
the
Duke
basketball.
hate. Cloud your
I
business.
seen him picture in the picture.
and that's-
Just a
And that's what
picture.
makes it. And that's what
He
makes
was
it
talking about
funny.
he missed some guy named Ryan or something like that.
That's what makes it funny. That's what makes it funny.
It was a song.
That's what makes it funny. That's all y'all know and don't realize.
That game, bro.
Why you think he's getting drafted? He's getting drafted because of his game.
Because of the nails. They
Oh,
don't want
bro,
to.
he got game, bro. This nigga, no.
They don't want to get canceled.
They don't wanna get
want to
canceled.
get canceled.
He got game,
They're
bro.
trying to transition everybody
As
into
usual,
the same league.
as usual, this conversation has
Like,
evolved quickly.
y'all didn't draft me because I got nails on?
Y'all done cast because I'm cover girl.
You know, Saucy and them they gonna go crazy on that shit. Hey, but
He's
you
one of
don't,
us.
you don't like him because he a little
Me,
feminine?
one of us.
He a little feminine?
Moving on.
Hold on.
Nah, he said one of us.
Wait, hold on.
Moving on. So the Lakers may have come through with the steal of the draft, grabbing first-team All-American SEC Player of the Year, Dalton Connect, 17th overall. Connect was a projected top 10 pick, but at 23 years old, there were some concerns about his age, which caused him to slip. But let's look at the rest of the draft. Gil, you don't like older players, but
No, who say I don't like older players? They don't like older players. They
Well,
show
shit.
you. They show y'all every goddamn draft.
Edie just went number 9.
They like him now. They like him now.
He's an older player.
He's
He's
21.
an older player.
He is old.
He's 21 though.
Isn't he older?
He older.
I think he did
He's
number 9.
He's 21.
The Knicks.
The other dude is 23.
Hey, whatever. He experienced.
22 though.
He about to be 22.
Edie's 22.
He's already turned 22.
He's 22, turned 22 in May. The Knicks did some maneuvering as well. Nuggets and Suns also did some maneuvering. Isaiah Collier, former number 1 high school player in the country, went 29th to the Utah Jazz. And the Celtics ended the day by drafting Baylor Shireman from Creighton. But let's talk about the most important pick. The most important pick of this draft, Dalton Connect, going 17 to the Lakers. Gil, do you like the Lakers taking Dalton Connect with the 17th overall pick?
Yes, the way our team is designed.
I like that you said R.
An older guy who can just come in and play right now. You don't have to develop him, or you shouldn't be able to have to develop him. At 23, I'm pretty sure Austin Reeves is still older than him, but that's neither here nor there. A guy who can shoot the ball. He looked like he played. I'm pretty sure he's about 6'8".
Austin Reeves, 26 years old.
With his shoes on, same shit. 23. 26. With his shoes on,
Same shit.
yeah, same shit. With his shoes on, he looked like he's roughly about 6'7". He looks like he plays big. So that'd be good. A great spot up shooter coming off the bench. He plays more athletic than he looks.
Yeah, he had what 6 35-point games.
Yeah, so I mean, he was a good
past
solid
season.
pick. You know, when you're in that 16, when you're in that 14 to 22, you know, you're looking for guys who you can play right now because those are the teams. You know, the teams that are like playoff bridging teams. So you want the older guys who you can just bring in.
So Connect joining Austin Reeves on this Lakers squad. People on the internet came up with some possible Reeves Connect duo nicknames: Premium Crackers, Active Shooters, the Cream Team. Not rolling with any of those, Gil. This is not me. This is what's coming from the internet.
Wow.
Brandon, I know you're a born-again Lakers fan. You
As a
returned back
black
home.
man in America, man, you lucky you light skinned, bro. That's racist.
I'm reading the name.
You a bigot.
It was a French draft, so I'm a big.
I don't know how your. I don't know. This might be rough when you get home.
Yo, this is the internet.
Nah, you
This is
read
coming
it.
from the internet.
You read it.
Because I was forced to.
Okay.
By the folks at Gil's Arena. Brandon, born-again Lakers fan. What do you think about the Lakers taking?
No,
he's back.
Oh.
He's back.
I don't even know who that is.
See, that's he ain't no Laker fan, bro.
He's back.
He ain't really a Laker fan.
No. He was a Bucks fan.
Yeah, he's a Bucks fan.
I'm happy
Bucks
for
and
Isaiah.
Warriors.
Dual
I'm happy for
citizenship.
Isaiah though.
Huh?
Isaiah got picked.
You're on what, Isaiah Collier? You like that pick?
Rob Dylan.
Rob Dilly as well.
Yeah.
So let's talk about another surprising move. Grizzlies picking Purdue big man Zach
You wanna
Edey.
ask him?
No, Zach Edey.
He don't care.
Zach Edey. Right there.
That's Rashad is the
Zach
Zach.
Edey, right?
Rashad,
Zach Edey.
only person on this couch says Zach Edey would get drafted in the lottery, if I'm not mistaken.
I would like to comment on the Lakers.
Okay, go ahead. Give
Trash!
Trash.
Trash! You're going to get another Austin Reeves? You get another Mike Dunleavy for your team?
Penn Berkey.
Just so you can blame it on somebody. You got to blame it on somebody.
You should have got there.
Should have just went and got Bronny.
No, man. No, think about.
You went and got a mimic of your own. You already got the same player.
No, we ain't getting rid of it. Bro,
He's a good, but he could.
do you see the corner people we have? They ain't even doing the corner right. They don't even know what the corner look.
You right.
We need shooter. We need, yeah.
Right.
That
We
boy
was the
should've went
worst. We was the
somewhere
worst 3-point shooting team. We didn't make a lot of threes, so getting 3-point shooters.
What's his name?
Then,
Dalton?
that's a good trade.
Dalton
piece.
Connect.
Dalton, he should have went somewhere else.
Connect.
The West Side Connect?
Yeah, they
Oh,
probably
in the,
fucked his whole
trade?
shit up.
We could.
Why?
You can throw
Because the
Connect in
Lakers
the
not
trade.
good. They're not a good spot for him. He's a good
You
player.
saw the chain. You saw
He's
the
a good
swag.
player. He's a good player.
I think he'll fit well in LA.
Yeah, he's a good player. That's a trash
think-
pick by the Lakers because they know they're not going to use him.
We're gonna use them.
We gonna
Definitely,
use
they
him.
definitely
Yeah,
going
we
to
gonna
We
use
can
him.
trade him too, though.
They can probably move him, but the value's already at 17 now. It's not like a valuable pick to trade.
We use
If
them.
he'd have got picked higher, it'd have been a higher draft pick. I mean, a tradable pick.
Remember, like Vando, like those are corner dudes right now that don't shoot. So bringing a guy who can spread the floor,
You know, and JJ the coach.
and he got some people to relate to.
JJ definitely love them niggas.
Yeah, and we can be
And then when they get out
run a
there,
little,
start
run a little
doing-
fast, a little do
doing
that.
what Austin Reeves was doing last year, fucking that shit up in the end. They gonna be
No,
like,
no,
man, we
I'm
need to
wrong.
get rid of this
I can't
boy.
let you
Championship.
disrespect- Oh,
Come on,
I
man.
can't let you disrespect.
Come on, what are we doing out here?
AR-15.
Cam Reddish and them niggas was over there like,
AR-15
y'all
was
loaded up.
Keep
Hey,
a
Darvin.
clip.
Darvin.
Keep a clip.
Darvin.
No lemon daddy slander.
Darvin, you
in the
still
arena.
gonna play this motherfucker after all this?
No, we got lemon
He
daddy.
did it. That's why.
The chat is calling him lemon and lime
That's why he
daddy.
gone.
Still
Lemon
handy.
and lime.
Still handy. You
Lemon and lime
double
daddy.
down on this nigga, Phil.
Shout out to the chat, lemon
Uncle
and
Phil,
lime
you
daddy.
double down on this nigga, and look what he giving us. Nothing.
He played.
Fuck out of here, Scooby Doo and them. Or he over here?
This nigga keep disrespecting.
Scooby Doo and them, man.
Do you think this is some lingering bitterness from how the Gil's Arena all-time player draft?
Yeah.
And
Ain't gonna complain about Zach Edey. Man, Zach Edey about to put in work, nigga, with fucking Ja Morant.
Well, let's talk about it. So,
Not even start.
so Grizzlies picking Purdue big man Zach Edey left many scratching their heads as he was seen as a late round a late first-round pick at best.
It was like this.
So after the pick
Like
was
this.
announced, Josh showed some love to Big Man with the scene from Rush Hour. We got the clip right here.
Now that was fun. Not gonna lie, that was a perfect.
Right.
That was a perfect.
He had that one ready to go. Maybe he knew something. Maybe he knew something that Rashad knew. Coming back, so Edie, 2-time Player of the Year, 7'4", 1 for 2 from three-point range in his college career, both his senior season. Rashad, we'll start with you. Thoughts on Grizzlies taking Zach Edey ninth, and how will Edey's game translate to the league?
Man, pick and roll nightmare. Pick and roll nightmare. Jaren Jackson can shoot that bitch out there. Now they got a high-low. Throw it in there. Big fella can shoot free throws. It's going to be tough for motherfuckers out there now. That's what they needed, because Steven Adams ain't got that. Steven Adams ain't 7'4". Go out there and get that shit like Zach can.
And
So
he can't score like Zach. neither.
Steven Adams also no longer with the group.
nah,
So Zach can score. I like Zach.
30 and 10. 30 and 10.
30 and
He mobile.
Oh, okay. Just
Yeah, like, in this draft,
Yeah, he shoot free throws.
That's good.
Yeah, because he gonna get fouled a lot. He too big. Yeah. Space that bitch, throw it in there.
So Rashad, you like the pick?
Spurs. I would have liked to see him and Wemby together.
That
That'd have been crazy, yeah.
They skipped that.
Yeah.
Good for Memphis, though.
Gil, how you feeling about the Grizzlies taking Zach Edey ninth overall in Adam Silver's NBA draft? And be respectful, he's Canadian.
No, who was available? Because their team is going back young. Right. Well, I mean, we don't know where their team is going. Right. Is Adams coming back? Is
Adams with the Rockets now.
right? So who's their 5-man right now? Jaren
Jackson.
Jaren Jackson's their 5. Who's their 4?
They don't got no 4.
Gigi. Yeah. So you got
Young
Gigi.
fella.
Jaren, so the way Gigi played, I don't see him. That looks like his spot. So that means Edey has to beat out Jaren Jack, which is not going to happen.
Jaren's gonna move to the 4.
So unless you move Jaren to the 4 and Gigi to the 3 and go that way, we're going to see. But safe pick. If they didn't think there was something that was worth picking, it's like Shane Battier and R. It's a safe pick. You got 2-time Player of the Year. No one's going to complain about it, right? You know, if he flops, it's like, well, he's Player of the Year 2 years in a row. You know, you don't really bat an eye, but it's if no one was available that looked like they could have really came in and helped, it was the safest pick for them. But I mean, if you look at history of Players of the Years in college, they don't pan out.
Nick, how you
Just
feeling about that Zach Edey pick?
Team to beat.
huh? He's Player of the Year.
Oh, no, Player of the Year. Oh, no.
Player of the Years.
Back to
Debate.
back.
I think
it was.
who?
To beat.
Ashamed to beat.
Back to back.
But to beat was all right, but it all depends on where you go.
Yeah,
He got perfect spot, bro.
See, he got drafted.
He in the
to Memphis.
perfect spot.
He in a
for sure.
perfect spot.
Perfect
Because he
spot.
don't really got to be out. In the
It's good. Hey, and remember, it's Gasol, the Gasol boy, all went to Memphis.
think
It's
about it.
grind and grit. It's
They know how
slow.
to make big.
Okay, now think about what he said. Makes sense to who the point guard was.
This makes sense for Ja too. The
Yeah.
pick and roll.
Pick and roll.
Pick and
That's a
roll,
big
Ja,
body. That's
but
rebounds.
Ja gonna be at the rim before this nigga even before
That's
he
the
even
point.
looked before
That's
the
the
roll.
point. That's the point of a
So,
pick and roll.
He
Get
gonna
to
be
the rim,
setting the
Ja.
pick before he even think about going. This motherfucker sitting here like this. So
2 points.
That means it's a good pick.
2 points. It's a good pick. It's 2
saying-
points.
That means
So
that's
it's-
holding it.
So now he's just so basically
gotta
he's
get
just
around that.
so he's just a
Yeah, you
big
gotta get
brick
around
for
that.
just
You got
Ja.
to get around
That's what
that.
Steven
That's
Adams
running
was.
into that.
Steven Adams was a big brick for
He's just
Ja.
a big brick for Ja. Because there's no way he gonna be part of it. He ain't gonna set this, all right, now go down there and post up and give us the 30.
Hell yeah. What
Why
you
not?
mean now?
He can do that.
What are you talking
He can
about?
score. He could do that.
Give him the ball on the
You
block.
think John Moran is coming off this pick and he see wide open lane, he gonna like, hold on. I'm not gonna dunk on him. Let me slow it down. Go down there, big fella. No, he's coming off.
But if they switch off,
if they
switch off, you got to throw it in.
You got a 7'4",
I mean, bro, there's times
a
like
6'1" on a
I used to play
7'4".
with Andre Drummond. Just throw it up there.
Throw it up, drumming.
Bro, I like
Go clean it up, or-
You telling me
I'm
he gonna set a pick and roll? There's gonna be a switch. You got a 5-man on you, and you gonna throw it down to the big man. And what basketball in the last 10 years do they set a pick and roll?
Embiid.
Embiid for sure. Joker. For sure. Even Giannis, he'll throw that bitch down to Giannis.
That's three
Stop,
people.
he
That's
playing
three people.
around.
I like Edie.
He trolling, bro.
I'm with you all the time, but today,
Y'all want to
Mad
put
because he went 9?
You might
Mad because he went top 10?
He's
Some dissension among
He said that he's wrong. He's wrong that Edie did not go in the second round. He wanted Edie not
I
to
didn't
get
say he was
picked.
going to go to the second round.
He wanted him not to be first round.
Why would I want him? Why would I want him?
I believe Gil said late first round.
He did not want him to be lottery. He said
Why?
he is not a lottery pick. He's
I
going
said
to go
if he does
late
get
second
lottery,
round.
he's going to get fired. It's
Everybody still higher. Everybody checks
For
still
right
in the
now.
mail. Everybody checks still in the mail.
Right now, until we see Summer League.
Gil, do you still feel that way?
Nigga,
What?
you can't
They're gonna get fired for drafting Zach Edey? This draft wasn't particularly
no,
strong.
I said, for them, it's a safe pick.
Edie don't have a bad showing in summer.
He not.
He'll
He
gonna
can't.
kill him.
No, I don't. There's no need.
you missed
What I'm
the
saying
shots.
is, no, I don't judge nobody about summer league because I can tell you this: there's no star player in the league that had a great summer league. So summer league does not tell you who's who. Like you can't say LeBron played well in summer league. You can't Wemby didn't play well. No superstar in the NBA had a great summer league. It's just not meant for them. Right? They're out there trying to get the feel of the game, and then that's it.
It is Vegas.
Out there with a bunch of
Right, if you look
making it, who
Man.
look
But
at
you,
you
that's what I'm
off.
saying.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
So it'd be hard.
Go ahead.
It'd be hard.
That
That first game.
The scout up here looking at from overseas looking for you anyway.
Man,
That's we
that
judge
first
like-
game was so tough.
That's what I said. Think about how everybody judged Wemby off of summer league, and then look at the performance in the NBA. It's not.
He did get dunked
They was
on.
trying to cook Wemby this summer. I was like, man, just wait a minute.
Well, it's just like I look for just the movements, how he looked when they do pick and roll, how he looked to see if he's actually going to be able to get in the game.
I just watched college basketball.
I know that's great. That's great. College basketball
I
is
just watched. I watched basketball. Just see what he could. Look what he could do.
right. Yeah.
Castle and the other dude, big boy from UConn.
Mm-hmm.
You know how bad the draft gotta be, right? Because both of them, even Castle,
went before him.
Castle went
Fourth to the
fourth to the Spurs. They already got Johnson and Vassell who play just like him,
So move
So,
on.
just like him.
to quote the
But he's
great
a
Rashad
freshman. He's a
McCants.
freshman though.
Yeah.
These are freshmen.
Time to
Like,
make
he needed at least.
I got a freshman with.
He needs what?
What do you mean? He need to prove himself.
I have two 19-year-olds now.
No.
Everybody that came in the draft, I'm just looking at them like, okay, you had some decent numbers, but like now you got to go play in the big leagues.
It's huge.
Right. So
Now we gotta wait three.
I don't
Now we
know
gotta
about
wait
that
three. We gotta wait 3 years for you to say, all right, now
gotta
we're
wait 3
maximizing
years.
your talent. 3
I mean,
years.
that's what I'm
later.
saying. We waiting 3 years for Wemby too.
And the same thing I've been telling you
Hey,
about.
You don't
the
have to
draft.
wait on Wemby.
We waited a
Just
couple
rookie of
months
the
with
year.
Wemby, yeah.
No, what I'm saying, he's 19,
Off
so
the
I'm.
ball, too.
No,
so
no,
you're
we
building-
need we need to wait on Wemby to get to that
What I'm
point.
saying is you're
Once you get to that
building
point, we're
You're building a team around his
comparing
youth.
Wemby to 6'2", 6'3", 6'4" guys.
No.
This is you can't teach height, regardless if Wemby come high school, college, no matter what. You can go straight to the pros because you can't fucking buy that on the corner. You can't buy 7'4" on the
They
corner.
don't care about that tall shit
but
anymore like that.
but what does that?
If he tall, he
hey, yo,
can
but what does
dribble
that have
now.
to?
They care about that.
Yo, but what does that have with them having Johnson and them guarding, just drafting this rookie? Like, what does that have to do with anything with one and done players that he's not ready? Because a lot of one and done
Because
players
they already got
the
two guys that are proven on the team.
And how
that are
old are
trying to make their way.
So
and
Castle's
bring
19,
another
Wemby's
guy on
20.
the team.
Right.
That's
They
a
have
rookie.
value
No, I
though,
mean,
right?
guys
They'll probably send him to the G League.
It's gonna be
Vassell
another
and,
one.
Keldon
They're probably gonna
Johnson.
send him to the G League.
But those
Be another young
but those two
generation.
guys got value
No,
though, right? That
I'm
he just
complaining.
named.
Devin
They're not
Vassell,
sending
complaining
Julie?
about the pool of
Vassell,
talent.
23 years
You ain't
old.
nothing to choose from.
But those two guys, they got value, so we can get some for them,
What
right?
two guys?
And Keldon Johnson, 24.
Johnson and-
Yeah,
right?
they got
They're not.
but they're not more valuable. Castle's not more valuable than them to trade them off to.
Yeah, they are.
Not to me.
I think so.
My supers,
Not to me.
they got nothing to do with you. It's not
It does. If you're asking me, it got everything to do with
But
me.
we're not-
That's
we're
my
not-
opinion.
it's-
Not to me.
Okay, it's your opinion.
Not to
The
me.
facts is,
opinion.
my 19-year-old is more.
Facts and opinions.
How? What's the fact? Ain't no fact
The
behind what
fact
y'all.
is-
How is what y'all saying fact and what I'm saying?
Because
is
it's reality. They drafted a 24-year-old.
I'm asking you. How is what you're saying fact and how what I'm saying opinion?
Okay, because the fact is, who did they draft and what is his age? Because you said they shouldn't have drafted him. The fact is, they did. Now, there's a 24-year-old, and you're saying he's not valuable. Where is he going? There's a reason they drafted him. His age matches Wemby. We can grow the next 4 or 5 years with these two. By the time the 24-year-old, he's 28. He's not part of this movement. There's a reason they drafted a guy the same age.
I'm waiting for the facts.
The fact is, who did they draft?
That's a fact.
Who did they draft?
drafted
The
him.
Spurs.
They drafted him. That's
Castle.
a fact.
How old is Castle?
19 years old.
So the fact is they drafted a 6'4", 6'5" guard,
yes.
and his age is what?
19.
So that's the facts. Now, what are your facts?
He's not proven.
Yeah, he said he wasn't proven because he's a freshman.
Okay.
19-year-old.
But a lot of winning
They
guys.
won a championship.
Okay, 6'6". Oh, he's 6'6".
National champion.
I would think that my opinion is more fact than everything you just said. Is the
Your
fact that
opinion-
He's not experienced.
proven. Okay.
He's a freshman, and you have two older guys in front of him that he's gonna have to now come in and try to beat out. Well, how is what I'm saying opinion?
But does he need to beat him out, or are they gonna give him a little bit of time to
He needs to
develop?
move around. He's 19.
It's the
You're
Spurs,
playing
though.
for Popovich.
It's the Spurs, though.
Gonna sit your ass down for 2 years and watch these other two niggas play. When has Pop brung in?
team.
When has Pop brung in them young niggas that just played them right away?
Kawhi,
Yeah.
Wemby,
Murray.
Tim Duncan started.
What
Tim
choice
Duncan
did
started
What
with
choice did he have?
David Robertson.
What choice did he have?
Murray.
What
Tony
choice did he have?
Parker.
Murray.
Tony Parker. God damn, let's keep going. Huh?
Tony Parker was
Tony Parker.
19.
Fucking.
What choice did he have?
Who else you wanna go?
What you mean? Like, I mean, that's
David
I have
Robinson started, motherfucker.
Literally
Somebody
put them
got
in because
there.
no one was there.
What was the no, Tony Parker was 19 when he started. The 28th pick.
But he said
Who was the point guard?
he said like
Was it Avery Johnson?
No, he was gone.
Who's the point?
Who was the point guard? Thank you very
B.D.
much.
Claxton.
Thank you very much. So we brought you in.
It's the same thing.
specific.
Who's
We're not
the
bringing
guards
you
over
in
there?
specific.
Who's the guards?
2000.
Talking about? I just told you, Vassell
2001
and
point
Johnson.
What they do?
For in the draft.
What you mean? What?
No.
What's their stats?
Yeah.
Shit, I think Vassell averaged 19 or something, and Johnson maybe
2001?
16, 17.
Or 102. Or 102.
Avery Johnson?
No, Vassell.
The new boys. Yeah.
Point guards.
Yeah, I think they
Jason
they
Hart,
both averaging
Terry
like
Porter.
damn near 20.
Terry Porter. Yeah, Terry Porter was
Jason
the
Hart.
veteran.
Shout out to legend Jason Hart.
Jason Hart, Terry Porter was the veterans.
Tony Parker.
And then
It's a bad pick.
started.
It's a lot of bad picks. It's a lot of bad picks out there. The whole.
What is the bad picks?
All of them bad picks, man. Because they just a bunch of young. They just fishing.
So what do you draft then?
What?
Ain't nothing to draft. That's what I'm saying. It's a bunch of bad
So you
picks.
don't
What
draft?
did-
You don't
what
draft?
did I-
You have to. Do you have to?
What was my?
Do you fucking have to? It's like, yeah, next year. Let me skip to next year. man.
What was
Let's
my?
wait till next year.
What was my?
They traded.
What was my point when we was talking about all this at the beginning? I said if you just look at the history of how they're drafting, right? It's all a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. The 21-year-olds, the 22, you might find one or two in that lottery, but the rest of those will get picked in here. So they're going after young lottery picks because the team that's drafting usually has a young team. So they're just matching. You're not going to pick a 23-year-old with a bunch of 19-year-old kids. He's the one that's on the out. Right? So I'm not gonna go with
I thought it connect. I thought they were gonna get connect too or something like that.
who?
The person
So
the
you
Lakers
see-
got.
Do you
Who's
see
gonna
the
get him?
cycle
I
of
thought the Spurs
every year,
was gonna get
every
him,
team
too.
He's too old.
younger and younger because you're
I can
taking
see that.
this-
Yeah, he's too old.
Keep
But
going
just
younger
that
and younger.
shooter with Wemby, that's
You're
what I
gonna
was
find
thinking.
yourself with a bunch
Yeah,
of
but-
young niggas playing.
That's
and
growing
don't know how to
together.
play.
But it seems
Yeah,
like
like,
the Spurs have a little bit of
OKC,
time.
OKC, Golden State,
Golden State.
Boston.
Boston.
You got OKC now.
OKC now.
You got Sacramento.
Sack.
No, but just think about it, though. If Boston break up Jason Tatum and Brown, they don't win that, and they kept them. And we were saying the whole time, we were saying, yo, break them up.
Not
You
no.
see what happens when you don't.
I've never said.
No, you wasn't. We were. I know I was saying to break them up.
7 years in.
And they're only 25 and 26.
And they went to multiple playoffs.
And they're 25 and 26.
Two guys. Two guys stuck together for 7 years. What you talking about? Two guys.
I mean, yeah, that was the main two. Like that was the main two we wanted
And
to
what
build
are their
on.
ages? Right next to each other.
And how rare is that?
That's not that. I mean, that's not that.
Not that rare?
No, not
Oh, no. So name me another team and got the same thing.
Clay and Curry.
Right now.
Curry.
The last
and
7
Kobe.
years.
They were young.
Two guys, two teams.
OKC was doing it now.
Doing it now with who?
I mean, OKC did it with KD and them. They came in together young.
Yep.
That's 3 teams. That's a lot of teams.
Shit, technically.
There's a lot of teams in
John
this
Wall
circle.
and-
No, technically,
Big.
Wade, Bosh, and what's the name was all the same age.
Come on, man. What we doing?
Wade and Bosh and
Wade, Bosh, and Wade, they came in the same draft.
Wade Bosh and Brown.
Yeah, they
Y'all
came in
name
the
3.
same draft.
Y'all name 3.
bro.
Y'all name 3 out of like 100.
It happens.
You named 3 out of 100.
No.
No, it hasn't.
Come on, man.
Rashad, with the Spurs timeline, obviously,
Giannis and
there's no.
What is Giannis
expectation
and what is
for the next
Middleton's
few
age?
Years?
What is Middleton's age?
It was what we called Parker, but he got hurt. Remember?
Jabari Park, yeah.
Jabari, yeah.
It was supposed to be.
But what is Middleton? Middleton's going to be around the same age. 32 and 29? Yeah. Wait, what is Giannis? 30?
29.
Damn, Giannis is a grown-ass man now.
Man, that's crazy.
It's a move-around situation. Is it obvious?
It is.
It's obvious.
I don't see that.
I mean, I wouldn't even put Shaq and Kobe.
You see they be scrambling.
He was still young when he won his first one.
that goalpost.
Shaq like in Kobe.
Hey, be like, move it over here. Fuck
Shaq wasn't even like 25 when he won his first one. Like, they were still young before Shaq won his first one.
But that's two differences. It's 25 and 18 when they're coming in. 22 is 18, 19.
It's Penny and Shaq.
But the thing is if you're having I have a 19-year-old, by the time Wemby is going to be, let's say, pushing his dominance, where he's going to be really affecting the game like a Jokic, and we're going to be talking about what, 23, 24, 25, right? He's going to be priming about 26, where he's just takeover mode. You want someone in the same age. You don't want the rest of the team 34. Yeah. 34, 35. You're looking at damn Miami when Bron and first got together. Yeah, you got 3 stars, that whole other team damn near in Bengay.
Let me ask you a question. What makes Castle the number 4 pick?
Age.
He won a championship.
Other than his age.
Age.
He played very well. He played very well freshman season.
Yeah.
Age. His upside.
Upside.
What's his upside?
6'6".
Solid defender.
Very solid defender, very great scorer, and he's 19.
6'6", solid defender, very great score. What reflects very great score? Does his stats?
It's hard in
reflect
college,
it?
man.
I'm
College
asking
is
you
zone.
questions.
I don't
Y'all
care.
don't have to deflect.
It
You don't have
don't
to
matter.
deflect every time you don't got to answer.
It's-
But just say, I don't know. Just say, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, I don't know. We
I
don't
don't know, man.
We don't
I don't know. I don't know. I ain't really watch his game like that. Because you making up shit based on it. Like, he's 6'6", he played defense.
He can play
And he
point
can
too.
score.
He didn't average 28 a game. For the
He
was a freshman.
19.
Hey, number 27, number 3 for Tennessee.
They won it.
His name is Connect.
He's 23. The nigga ain't even supposed to be in college no
But
more.
hey, he's a great scorer.
He better. That's
But
like he's going back to high school.
No. Because he's a great scorer. He's a great scorer. That's what you call a great scorer.
Stop.
22
No, stop.
or 19. If I could put that bitch in the bucket,
No.
I put that bitch in the bucket.
No.
Okay, 20. You know what 23 is?
So I asked y'all.
How old is Ant-Man?
Listen, man.
Just so we can compare.
Right now.
When you want to say great
22.
scoring, how old is Ant-Man?
22.
Anthony Edwards, 22 years old.
So he's older than Ant-Man coming into the draft with 19. He better average fucking 20 if a kid is 19 years old.
He's averaging 20.
So he should.
Okay.
Damn.
So,
He's 4 years older.
because you're 19, you're supposed to
So,
average
okay,
that?
4 years. 4 years. It's 4.
I average.
It's what-
Go back to school and get polished, bro.
It's
Just go-
4
what's-
years. No, what I'm
what's
saying
the
is
reason
4
to
years.
come out
How
early?
much did he average?
If you're not really
This
that
is-
guy.
But this is how you
Because his
compare.
draft is, I mean, because if he
He's that guy.
wait another year,
Let me-
he probably won't even go this high.
And that's why I asked the question. I said that's what makes him a number 4 pick right now. Y'all said
let me-
age,
I said the draft. I said age.
and he's
the draft.
6'6", and I'm like, well, where's the skill?
Castle
What
averaged
makes
11
him
points,
good?
5 rebounds, 3 assists his freshman season at UConn. Led all Big East freshmen in points, rebounds, and assists, if I'm not
And the guy you're comparing him
Well,
with,
and won the championship.
and the guy he's comparing him with played in JUCO college his freshman year. So the trajectory of the two at the same age is one's here, one is in JUCO. That's the difference.
He makes you make us put other people down. He can't do that. Don't fuck.
We uplift.
One
We gotta
here,
uplift.
one here. At
We
the
gotta
same,
uplift.
at
You got a result.
yeah,
That's when you
like-
you got to
at the same trajectory.
You ain't got to dig.
I'm just saying. At 19, one is here, one was here. That's how you.
gotta
That's
dig.
how they do it. I'm
Is
sorry.
that how they do it? I just thought you good. You good. You not. You not.
You're
thought that's what it was.
you being 22, 23 in college is not good for you.
Or y'all don't have an answer for the why he's a number 4. Is that y'all answer, number 4 pick? He's because his age.
Age. Yeah.
All right.
It's
Tremendous upside.
Big upside.
No, I don't know
So if
why.
he would have stayed another year, would he have still went top 5?
If they would have won,
I don't know.
They gotta win.
We don't know.
We don't know. Oh,
Why would he stay one more year if he's already top 5 this year?
I mean, if somebody say you're top 5, you got to take that.
Right?
if somebody was to tell him he wasn't top 5, would you come back?
I'm sure somebody did.
Who?
If we throwing out hypotheticals,
You think he just came out just
If somebody told him that,
I think he came out because he played well in the championship game.
No.
Solid tournament.
I mean, sometimes it be one game. I mean, sometimes it be one
Yeah,
game.
the last two games we started talking about him. It was like, oh shit, Castle, he nice.
Nah, he been on that board all.
He been on that board all season.
been on that board all year.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, 11. What you say? 11, 5, and 3.
Did have a solid.
Hey,
Solid
who's better?
Final Four.
Who's better, Reed Shepherd or Rob Dillingham? I'm pretty sure. I
Dillingham?
don't even know who.
I like
either
Dillingham.
one of those guys are.
I'm going Rob.
I'm going Rob.
Rob?
Yeah, I'm going Rob.
I like seen that.
At what?
Rob.
And so they both play the same.
At what? Oh,
No, Rob.
They both play the same position. They point. They're ones and twos. They combos.
Rob is more of
Do
a.
you know that Reed got drafted before Rob?
Yes.
Why? Why
You know
is
that Rob averaged more than he did?
Why is that?
And you know that Rob came off the bench?
yeah.
But why did he go first though? What's the obvious? Come on, if you're gonna be obvious about other stuff, you gotta
That's
be
why
obvious
I
about
said
this.
the draft was
You gotta be
trash.
obvious about
I said
this.
the draft was trash. I'm looking at this. I'm like, how
why
did
he go 3?
I have no idea. I don't even know dude like that.
Why he go
I know
3?
Rob. I'm just like, how did I don't even know he came out.
You can't be.
I didn't even know he
obvious
came.
about some other
I didn't even know he
stuff.
came out until the draft. I was like, who?
It's
Reed
obvious.
Shepherd.
It's obvious.
No,
Is it-
yeah. The truth,
Yeah.
the real truth
Reed Shepherd. Who is this?
You know.
is this with the thing around Rob, because he could have went anywhere from 1 to 9, 1 to 10, right? The thing was, what is his real position at the next level? Is he a 1? Is he a 2? Because right now,
Yeah.
he's a shifty,
Yeah.
so he's like that.
AI.
But what is Shepherd's real position? Can't
He's
be a
like-
point.
1, 2, it's like, you know, like
First
that.
of all,
You know that's
6'2",
shifty.
6'2",
can't be a
170.
point.
6'2", 170 is not a 2.
6'3".
No.
6'2",
6'2", 170. No, that's
He
a
don't
one.
got-
He's
he gonna
Yeah,
be
I'm
like
about to say that was me.
At all.
I mean, yeah, I'm about to say
That's
that's how
that's
but
Rob.
I came into
Rob is 6'2", 170. He is a strictly 1.
But
He's like Bones.
that's the thing. Like Bones, yes.
Like Bones, but Bones is bigger than him.
He like the dude from the
But his shifty is like, that's what I'm saying. His shiftiness
He's
is like,
shifty.
so
That nigga, man.
most likely he would end up being probably like
Some shit to me at the gym.
a 6 man that comes in and you just
So Shepherd is 6'3", 180.
But what position he
187.
With a 42-inch vert, I believe, a running vert.
Yeah, and he's playing the point.
I don't see that.
you see one is probably like that's what I said. It's just Rob is gonna have to really just.
Well,
It's all fit.
No, I'm tripping.
It is fit.
Shepard didn't start freshman year. He only started 5 games.
Yeah, they didn't start. They had old boys over there.
Kobe or something like that.
Nah, the number 2 player in the country.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
DeMond
Wagner.
Wagner.
Oh, Wagner.
So they both came off the bench. And
Yo,
they
did
both
Wagner come
went
out?
before.
Nah.
No, hell no, he transferred.
both win lottery, which is
Yeah,
wild.
Both
transfer.
went ladder.
And he started
That's
every
what
game.
I'm saying about the draft. It's
You
like,
can't
yo, if you got
transfer
2
for
guys
that.
came
Now-
off the bench, both
That's
average
crazy.
double
If you would have
figures.
transferred back in the day, you had to sit
Top
out a
10?
year and
They both top 10.
was over,
That's
yeah.
what I
Both
said.
went
It's
top 10.
age. You're more valuable. It's
for
like
sure. No,
it's
When you're
That's
sifting
Oh,
through that
age is for
recycling
sure.
bin,
No,
you
no,
looking
age
through
is-
the
I'm
bin.
trying to tell y'all.
age is for sure.
Age is for sure.
Back
Go-
then,
you know
it
what's
was
so-
like
Go if you can go to
Age
watch
is
this
for sure.
Go to the draft
can lock you
profile
up
after
early.
they
They can lock
after
you
they
up.
drafted him. I guarantee
they
you.
draft people on potential more.
No,
than
there's
anything.
potential.
It's potential more than anything. I know you know.
They think it's not
You
even.
know that.
It's
What?
potential.
more than that. Anything.
Potential.
It's potential.
You know that.
Yes.
It's hope.
You know what? What y'all talking about?
As Kenny likes to say, we know where hope works at.
In the draft, you don't know how this player is going to come in on your team. You're hoping for the best. You're hoping that he stays healthy. You're hoping you don't have like you.
That's
the
why
scouts-
they got
that's
all
not
the
what the
high
scouts are
school
doing now?
kids.
Yeah.
That's why
What do you
they
mean
got
now?
What you mean
What do you mean
now?
now?
What do you mean now?
They've been doing that. They've been doing that every year.
All
They've
the
been doing that
high school kids
forever.
are number 1 on the
They
draft
had to
every
start
year.
doing it because the high school guys stopped going to college. They stopped wanting to go to college.
Yeah, but-
one and dones, and then it's like, well, who do we got to choose from? from? Because all these young niggas are coming out and they ain't really proven. So we just gotta take who the fuck ever is on the board.
Proven?
So Shepard didn't start, but was National Player of the Year, National Freshman of the Year.
Play the game. Learn how to play the game. Play the game.
I am playing the game.
I want you to learn how to play the game.
Man, 1 year. Okay, yes. All I needed was 1 year. All I needed was 1 year.
You don't comprehend when I say, hey, we turning down the ice on the pick and roll on the side.
How would you know that in college?
How would you know that?
How you know that?
Oh my God, y'all niggas can't
Whose
wait to
college
just jump in, huh?
concepts is that?
Can't wait to just jump in. Can I finish?
So everybody at Syracuse,
Can I finish?
what ices are they doing? It's zone. They zone. If you go to Syracuse, it's all zone. So what
College
deep?
is zone.
You can sit that bitch for 5 years. You don't know no concept.
You can't get to that hole for shit.
You press it, half court deep.
He played power forward in college.
Forward college.
What the fuck is that? He power forward right here in college.
Got to the league, had to play the 3.
Had to play the 2.
But at least,
Got to learn some whole new shit.
At least he know how to play the power forward in the league.
He's never playing the power forward in the NBA though.
Did we ever put you at power forward?
At least he knows.
If you don't get your ass,
But at least he knows what the
he
power
was a
forward
shooting
goes.
guard. You better get your
He
ass.
like to shoot. He
Now
don't want the.
Now he knows.
Man, he don't want to wait on
But
that
if you-
shit,
if
man.
you're
If you
real-
know Nick,
if you're a
get
real
that-
student
get
of
that
the
shit up
game.
give it up to
If you're a
Nick and
real
move.
hooper and student of the game, you want to know all positions, nigga.
But position
Yeah,
in
you're not gonna learn
college.
that.
Bro, I don't want to learn how. I don't need to learn how to play the center position. I'll never be down there.
But I like to know what the center doing at all
Here you go.
times.
This is him in college as a power
I used to
forward.
love the power forwards on me, bro. Yeah.
I got your help. I got the weak side rebound. It's just zone.
Zone.
Man,
Now you telling him his
Is US
zone thought process got to stop Giannis from coming downhill?
it's USC. It's USC. What the fuck? They not doing nothing.
We beat y'all. What are you talking
Y'all ain't
about?
doing nothing but losing
I did.
anyway.
We beat y'all. man.
You beat them.
Shit,
You
yeah.
beat them.
And I
You
dunked
beat
on y'all there.
them. You beat them. You didn't beat us. You beat them.
Nick, it is USC.
Nah, Nick, go ahead. Tell him, Nick. Tell him.
We beat y'all too. What are you talking about?
Nigga, I'm much older than you.
We beat y'all too. This whole
You
chat.
didn't play against us. We barbecued the hell out of y'all. Brennan Granville.
The real deal, Brandon Granville.
Yeah. That group.
Scalabrini, hey, they had a little crew.
But
Sam
again,
Clancy.
Youth is what you're going for in the draft.
Hansbrough on me. I'll show you what. Tyler Hansbrough on me.
Every
You would
year.
take a 19-year-old over a 24-year-old in the draft?
No.
You would take a 20. No, he would take a 24-year-old.
23-year-old.
That's the
knows
same
how to
height.
play.
No, listen, that's the same height.
Knows how to
kind of
play.
got like the 24 got
So
a
you
little
ain't
bit better
picking
numbers,
Kobe.
but the
You're not
young
picking
one
Kobe.
he got
Let's
protected.
tell the truth. You're not picking Kobe. It don't matter. You can't say.
Kobe was, what,
you can't
17
say
when he got
just 'cause
drafted?
it's Kobe.
Yeah, he wouldn't pick Kobe. He wouldn't pick LeBron. He wouldn't pick
LeBron.
He wouldn't pick KG. He wouldn't pick T-Mac. He wouldn't pick none of the greats.
Kobe.
The great is the great.
If I got players that are experienced,
Oh, he did pick Vince.
No, he wouldn't.
But look-
He would pick Vince because Vince came in older.
Look at his
Duncan.
team.
No, what I'm saying is he would pick Vince because he's older.
Look at his
He wouldn't
team.
pick Luka. He wouldn't pick
Look at
Ant-Man.
the
He wouldn't
team
pick none of them.
today.
No, what I'm saying is
I
he
heard
would.
Kobe say out his mouth, "Man, I really wish I would have went to college because these 3 years I watched.
Just because he wanted to go to Duke.
The 3 years I had to watch my other peers play and get playing
he
time
played right
and
away.
blah, blah, blah. He said,
played
man, I
right
wish
away.
I would have went to
He was
college
an all-star.
and I would have got to
All-star
play those
second
3
year.
years. I would have got to play those 3 years.
It's different.
Kobe made the
Out
best
his
decision.
mouth. That's what he
I
said.
would've
out
got
his
Kobe made the
mouth.
best decision.
That's what he
No,
said.
what
out
I'm
his
saying
mouth.
he did
is it's two different trajectories, man. If I have two 19-year-olds right here, and I say, all right, you're gonna go to college, you're gonna go to the NBA. I'm gonna give you 4 years of whatever y'all gonna do. These two play one-on-one. I don't give a fuck what he does. This is a different dude. He's done played against one-on-one players. He done practice. He's done his game accelerated. When they meet each other, this is one-on-one and how the one-on-one game in the NBA is going to be foreign to him for the first time. He's going to be 4 years into it. He's going to kill him.
It's easy.
You don't know. When you're a freshman, you're
That's
coming
like
in
you
as a
playing
freshman. I don't
against
care what age it
college
is.
kids. When you play in the league and you go play against
Because college kid, it don't matter who
it's
you
so
are as a
easy,
college
bro.
kid.
What the fuck
It's
are
so-
y'all
man.
talking about?
You don't.
Y'all act like y'all playing at the Drew League or something. What y'all talking
That's
about?
where all the college kids at.
We talking about basketball, bro. We're not talking about one-on-one. We're not talking about fucking NBA
about
Jam.
potential.
We're not talking about
We're
NBA
talking
Jam.
about
We're talking about 5-on-5 basketball.
What makes
And
the guy that's 25 Better than a guy.
Remember,
that's
like Felipe Lopez,
23 to 24 to 25.
going.
This is what they do. They
So
move.
23 and 19 though, but
19, 23,
Felipe
25.
Lopez, all them sitting in college, coming in the NBA. Your rookie season is your rookie season.
Listen to what names he.
If you're 19
Felipe
and you're
Lopez?
24, rookie season is rookie season.
Felipe Lopez is
I
a
want to know
legend.
what age is a nigga proven to
Yeah,
come to
what-
the
what-
league.
yeah.
I want to know what age.
Scientific math, it's a lot of
It's either
legends
you-
out there.
Because 19,
Nobody's proven,
I
nigga.
came in at 19.
No one. When you come
21.
in, no one is proven.
21.
Your college
is a good
resume means nothing. It's
21
a
is a
college
good age.
21 is a
resume.
good-
Can you read? How about this? I'm gonna show you something.
You going?
Read off
You can.
all the last player of
Whenever
the
you
year.
can't go in. You go.
College
in.
player of the year.
First 2 years, I'm
Man.
paid. Then I'm gonna get another check.
Amen.
Then another check.
That's cool. The checks are cool. I'm talking about basketball.
and-
Y'all talking about personal shit. I'm
talking about it all. We talking about it all.
I'm
If
talking
I'm
about
19,
basketball.
if I'm 19,
I'm talking about basketball and the integrity of it all. Like, you know, we play, you know, as a team, like team play, like team to win, formulating teams.
Gil, what
Like, we
year
not
would you
talking
like me
about
to
who gonna
start?
roll out the ball, play one-on-one.
What year would you like me to start?
What year you want to start?
Wherever you want.
We'll start right here.
You want me to start with Anthony Davis and Draymond Green?
Nope, because he was a freshman.
Bro, you take
Came out. You start right here.
Draymond Green,
Get
senior.
him early.
No, go back up.
Try
No,
to
we
come out
can,
every year you could.
we can start right
They're like, nigga,
2009.
you gotta go back.
Ready.
Fuck.
Right?
So
look.
You ain't ready.
Hey, so we can show you. We can show you. Here's all facts. The best players in college. Let's see who they became in the NBA since history is on
No,
our
don't
side.
do that, man. We
No,
don't have
no,
to put people down.
no. We're just gonna know.
People down,
No,
bro.
let's go. Go.
2010, Evan Turner.
Okay. Player of the year.
2011, Jimmer Fredette.
Okay. Player of the year.
2012, Anthony Davis, Draymond Green.
What? Okay. So they both tied.
So AD won most of the Player of the Year awards. Draymond Green won one as well.
And Anthony Davis, what year?
2012.
What was it? He was a
freshman,
freshman.
right?
He came out. Okay.
Draymond senior.
Uh-huh.
Trey Burke and Victor Oladipo. Trey Burke was a sophomore. Oladipo was a junior in 2013.
Okay.
Doug McDermott 2014.
Okay.
Kaminsky 2015.
Whoever that is. Okay.
Damn. Buddy Hield, Denzel Valentine, both seniors 2016.
Okay.
Both seniors.
Frank Mason III, 2017.
Frank who?
Frank Mason III.
Frank.
Okay.
Jalen Brunson 2018.
Oh, best player. So it's older than a freshman. Best player. So far.
Zion Williamson 2019 was a freshman.
Was a freshman.
Luka Garza and Obi Toppin. Luka was a junior. Obi was a sophomore in 2020.
Okay.
Luka Garza again 2021.
Okay. So he's two-time.
Yeah.
Who was that?
Luka Garza.
He in the NBA?
He is in the National Basketball
Okay,
Association.
keep going.
Oscar Shibwe, Kentucky.
Don't know who that is, but keep going.
And then Zach Edey.
Zach Edey. So those are all the players of the year. Those are all the people he would be drafting because they're the best players, and we get to see who they became.
Yeah.
Okay. So the best players from that list were freshmen who wanted and came out. So Brunson is the only. Him and Draymond Green is the only veterans that played, right, that won that award that actually became somebody.
What year was it for Brunson though?
Brunson, and both were second-round picks.
Yeah, Brunson was a junior 2018.
And he was a second-round pick, and Draymond was a senior, and he was a second-round pick. Right? Yeah, I think they're going to, just by just that, I'm pretty sure the NBA is just going to keep going with the algorithm that they're going with, and that's going after 19, 20.
Dude, that's gonna happen.
That's
Is that what's gonna happen?
what's been happening. It's not
That's
what's going to
always
happen. It's
gonna
what's
be
been.
it.
So I guess that's what the product we've been looking at then. What we've been complaining about.
Want me to tell you the?
Ain't
I
that the
can,
same product we've been complaining
I
about?
can tell you about.
Oh man, these niggas don't know how to play. They stupid. They this. Like,
Hey, who's the best player out of these two? Who's the best player out of Keegan, Murray, or Rui? No, Rui. Who's the best? Who's the best player out of Keegan and Rui?
Who the fuck is Keegan?
Keegan Murray
Nigga.
from Sacramento.
Oh yeah, I like him.
So who's the best player
I like
between
Murray.
them two?
I like Murray.
Murray or Rui?
I like Murray.
Murray?
For the Kings.
Okay.
Yeah, I like Murray for the Kings.
So in the last 5 years, the last 6 years,
That's the brother, right? They brother.
the
He's a shooter. Yeah, he can shoot. I like.
the oldest players that's 21 that's been drafted in the lottery, 21 and older, those are the two best players in the last 6 years.
Man, why are you breaking people down like this?
No, I'm just saying.
He making you break the.
It ain't. No, I'm not. I'm just. It's.
you gonna get a
no.
shot.
No,
He not
what I'm
listening
saying
to
is,
you. He's just trying to give him advice.
He's
He
not
don't get it.
He's
He
not
don't get it.
understanding. If these two in the last 6 years, 21 proven players, these are the best out of the 21-year-olds that's been drafted in the lottery. Who are the other players? Because obviously there's been some all-stars and some all-NBA players, right, in this same class. Who are they and what were their ages? It's the Lucas, it's them.
You don't have to explain the obvious.
It's not obvious to him. Now it's obvious.
What's obvious?
He ain't gonna never agree with you.
What's
He
obvious?
Make you break
What's
it down. Stop it.
What's obvious?
But it happened.
Never agree with
It happened in his draft.
What's obvious though?
Double tap.
What's obvious?
It ain't getting me. It's just information.
Obvious.
You start breaking everybody down. Don't let them get you there. I see what he's doing.
Who was the best player on your team?
Oh my God.
Right? You, Raymond
May.
Felton,
It was
Sean
Sean
May. Right?
No, it wasn't. It was
Yeah, it was.
Marvin Williams.
No,
Marvin
nigga.
Williams, the freshman.
He was the fourth best player on the team.
Oh.
See,
But-
now you just proved
Look, he
my
don't
point.
like that. Look,
No.
He gonna beat him up.
The best players.
I
him
was
and-
trash.
Him and Sean May.
I was trash.
Sean, you having McDonald's All-American
I was trash. I was not the
Anyway,
best player.
no,
I was trash.
Stop.
Listen,
I
let's
thought
move the
Marvin-
goalpost to where it's supposed to go. I was
That's what I'm
trash.
getting to.
I was
You're just
trash,
trying
and
to
I
talk.
went
Just wait.
14. I went the last pick. I went
Okay.
exactly where I was supposed to go.
Okay.
Last.
Don't
In the
say that.
lottery.
Last.
Hold on.
Lottery pick.
So,
Last. I was
you
trash.
said the name. He was the fourth best player on the team. He was the youngest player on the team.
And went third.
He
had the
went
most
third
potential. He had the
because he
most
had the most potential.
He was tall.
The rest of them, juniors and seniors.
Bro.
So they went with the freshman because his upside. He's young.
I mean, bro.
That's
y'all
why he didn't go because he was good. He went because he was young.
Go ahead.
Sidetrack.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because he's saying it like he know,
Dude,
right?
Okay.
Because he say his opinion is fact. But I was
That's
there.
it's not my opinion.
I was
It's
there,
fact.
right?
Okay.
So being there, Marvin came there because he was going to do a one and done.
Okay.
Wherever I go, I'm going to the league because he was projected to go out of the league from high school.
Okay.
We're going to go here. We're going to go there.
Well, you-
Coach Williams knew from the start Marvin was not coming back.
Okay.
So to play him to his potential would be to
came
start.
out the-
Would be to start him, right? You would start Marvin if you knew he was going to be one and done, right?
So regardless, no matter how he played, he was still going to be.
He was going to go.
So even if he sat on the bench, he was.
He
And that's
came
what
off the
he
bench.
came off the bench.
Came off the bench.
Because we knew. He knew.
Keep
he
going.
knew.
Uh-huh.
Marvin was gonna go. It wasn't had nothing to do with the fact that he was gonna play good or nothing. He had already knew Marvin's coming here to leave.
Okay.
So you saying
So no, let him finish.
No,
Okay.
everybody
Well,
else-
let him finish, please.
Everybody else on the team who had the potential to be high picks had nothing to do with Marvin being picked before us because he's the youngest guy. He already was supposed to be a lottery draft pick the year before.
So,
Wait.
so
Wait,
it was no. He didn't.
High school, he was supposed to come out.
So
he
did the rule,
said he was going
did
to
the rule come in yet?
Yes,
that
it
we
already
had to go to
came
school.
out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
my statement you said was an opinion, right? That's how you started off. You said it was an opinion. Which part is the fact? On your team, was he the first best player or the fourth best player?
He was.
He came off the bench, so he was the fourth best player. That's the fact, right? No matter what you just analogued about what
Yeah, he came off, yeah.
So he's the fourth best player.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't better than Jawad.
So he was the fifth best player.
Yeah.
Right? But he was drafted third because second because of his age.
and potential.
It's the potential of the upside. That's why.
He's saying even if the rule wasn't in, like he was going. So you're basically saying like he would have went out of high school.
Cool. And he would have been drafted
Right.
out of high school
Because of what?
of his age.
Because of his age
Because of
and
potential. It's the same shit no matter what year you put him in. If he would have stayed to his junior year, he don't have potential anymore.
Yeah.
Right.
He is what he is.
He is what he is.
So why did everybody else out of the draft with 2 years plus get drafted high in the top 10?
Because it was an older draft. So they took the youngest person second. That's what I'm saying. It's
Why wouldn't they take the
everybody else in the draft is
Why
proven.
wouldn't they take the youngest person first?
Who went first all year?
Who went first?
Andrew Bogut.
Andrew Bogut because he was
Why
from
wouldn't?
overseas.
Why wouldn't?
Overseas.
No, he wasn't from overseas. He played at Utah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop
was
digging.
overseas.
Stop digging. You're making shit up.
was foreign.
Making shit
Bogut
up.
foreign, right? He came and
Making
played.
shit up. Man, he went to
How
Utah
many
for 4 years,
Oh,
man.
he went to UConn for 4 years?
Come on, man.
With the Utah.
Utah.
Yeah. How many years he went to Utah?
Come on, man.
Are you trying to make a point? The nigga went second.
Yeah.
And he was the fifth
But
best
you
player on
brought
your
him
team.
up. You brought him up. You brought my team up for
This is the
what?
fifth best player on your team. He goes first because of his age.
No.
Not because he was the better than y'all. His age is what got him drafted.
No.
So what got him?
What got him drafted?
He told the NBA.
The fact that we won.
Huh?
The fact that we won.
Oh my God.
So why didn't the top
Wait,
four?
I thought you said no matter what he was gonna get drafted. Which one is it?
Then we're not number
Wait,
two.
wait.
Not number two, Nick. Not number two.
Wait, so
Either way, he get drafted, but not number two.
So why did he get drafted number 2?
Because we won.
So why didn't y'all get drafted and y'all were the best players? How is the fifth best player
Right.
going to
You know how
where
the
y'all
draft
did?
works when you are trying to pick for your position. Everybody in the draft, 1 through 10, are picking for their needs.
No, not
So-
not one through, not the first 5.
First 10.
Go to that draft.
First 10, picking for needs.
Nah, they picked the best.
Why did New Orleans pick Chris Paul? Why did Darren Williams go to
He was the
Utah?
best available.
Huh?
Best
They
available.
all need point
Who
guards.
they
Why
had?
did Milwaukee
No, they
get
needed
Bogut?
everything.
They didn't
The
have a
first
big.
need everything.
They had Michael Red.
Why did
Left
they
after
pick?
his
Why did
sophomore
Wizards
year.
pick Weapon Call yesterday?
Left
They got
after his
Kim
sophomore
Cools.
For
See how y'all digging for the
2005,
point?
Oh, no, go back.
It's the best available.
See how y'all
nigga.
scrambling and shit?
It's the best
We
available.
supposed to be in the next conversation already.
Okay.
It's the best
Y'all still
available.
scrambling
You know,
trying to
man,
prove me
you know,
wrong. and
Okay,
shit.
so we
That
have-
shit is crazy.
we
man.
have-
Y'all niggas be digging.
We have Andrew Bogut, number 1 pick. He said he played there 4 years. That was cap. He was a sophomore.
Left after his sophomore
And
year.
then Marvin Williams, freshman. Darren Williams, a junior. The Chris Paul was a sophomore.
But back then,
Raymond,
that was the
Raymond
style.
Felton was a junior.
Martell Webster.
Montel Webster was a
Back
high
then
school
was
kid.
the style.
Montel was a high school kid. The next 4 was a sophomore again. So
I said sophomore and juniors.
no, juniors is point guard,
I
sophomore
said
in his
sophomore
position.
and juniors.
And then
I said sophomores and juniors.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Andrew Bynum, high school kid. So the only the 3 juniors were guards and a power forward. All the other forwards were young. And maybe that's why Mays didn't go so high in the draft. Because we know what Mays looks like.
Oh my God.
These guys are 18, 19, 20.
Vukovic went to the Magic. They drafted a Russian kid at 12.
And how old was he?
Charlie Villanueva went 7 to the Raptors.
19 years old.
He wasn't 19 years old.
He's 20.
bro.
Yeah. I'm about to say yeah, because he went to UConn, so you had to.
Bynum
played 2 years. He played 2
Bynum
years.
wasn't supposed to get picked. He
Who?
ended up getting picked.
He could have been 30.
Andrew Bynum. He wasn't supposed to get picked then, and he got picked early.
Andrew Bynum, 17.
I'm
trying to get
our
fired.
draft was all college centric, except for a few, which is
Except
how it
for-
usually was.
Except-
How it was supposed to be. Couple motherfuckers
What
come
did I
in
say?
young, couple
Everybody- what did I
motherfuckers come
say?
in from overseas.
20 and what'd you go
Everybody else was seasoned. Everybody else was seasoned college players.
And that's why y'all went. That's why the season went later.
What you saying? Wait. The potential, the young niggas
It's
always go first. Like
the potential.
high.
Yeah.
But
We're going
it
up.
always evens out, though. It's not all young.
No.
That's what it is now. That's what I was saying now.
No, there's
It
gonna
is
be
now
there's gonna be
because they're not
there's gonna
staying
be
long
a junior
enough.
in this. There's gonna be usually
I
a
don't
junior.
know, yeah.
A senior's usually rare
Yeah.
now, but it's usually gonna be a junior somewhere in
usually
there.
a junior, yeah,
But for the most
sure.
part, it's freshmen and sophomores. They're going with the youth.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. Spurs found great success in drafting Wemby last season.
Top 12 picks is
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
freshmen and sophomores.
For sure, it's gonna be some youngin.
Yeah, for sure.
It's always young.
At least one or two. At least one or two.
KD came out of shit.
That's a for sure though.
So Spurs found
Not
Greg
14
Oden.
though.
Huh?
Not 14 of them.
Shit, that one year they had.
No, they don't got a 14. They got a.
so
Wait,
6 of the lottery picks this year had no college experience. I don't know what that does for you, but
who's the first 21-year-old? This is gonna be a 21-year-old. There's always about 2 21-year-olds in the lottery.
always a few old heads. Let us pull it up. For NBA standards, obviously.
For NBA. See, NBA.
You could make me
Edie,
my music.
Edie was and Klingon. Let me see how old Klingon was.
I think he was 20, right? He's a sophomore.
He is
Coming
21.
with Spurs.
Oh, wait, 20.
Yeah, he's a sophomore.
So Edie
He's the oldest.
first old head drafted.
Okay, see, there we go. Yeah, so Edie was the first old head.
He was.
And then Dalton Connect, I believe, was.
I can see that though.
But let's keep this thing moving. So Spurs found great success in drafting Wemby last season. Now
I
France.
know what you talk about. It's always.
He know now. He just don't like it.
So France has become the new pipeline to the NBA. With 3 players selected in the top 10, France joins the USA as the only countries with 3 players drafted in the top 10 in a single draft. So France had 6 total lottery picks drafted up until 2021.
Foreigners, man.
So up until 2021, 6 total lottery picks. But in the last 2 drafts, there have been 6 French players picked in the lottery, including Wemby, Bilal Coulibaly, Rashad, Sarr, and Tajan Soulan, I believe. So, Gil, are NBA teams too thirsty for French players right now?
No, I just think what the French connection out there is doing is exactly what the NBA is looking at. You got guys that are sitting at 6'6" without their shoes, right? 6'6" to 7'4". Like, so they, their wings are sitting at 6'10" now. So if you look at their team, everybody on, that French national team, all these young kids that's coming up from France are tall, long, athletic, right? Can dribble, shoot. They're Army Swiss knives, right? You can go anywhere from 2 to 4, right? Shoot
An Army
Look at him.
Swiss knife.
Army Swiss knife. You mean got the knife right here, got a bottle opener?
I'm not rolling.
With the French?
No. Just because they can dribble in 7 feet don't mean you're going to be the best nigga alive.
Sacre
No,
bleu.
no, it's not about being the best, but
I didn't say no best
There's a
seven.
lot of us out here too.
I didn't say best 7. I'm saying that the guys that are coming in, if you look at everyone who's been drafted from them, it's all that
They are
10, 6, 10 to 7 foot that's running up and down.
Bro, that's 6'10" and 7 foot at the 3.
They're looking at a whole bunch of KD.
All of them ain't KD.
They're said that, but
KD.
obviously they're not KD. But
You ain't gotta-
you know it's monkey see, monkey do around here.
It is, but that's man, come on, man. That's
What, you don't like them? What, you don't like all the tall ones?
Monkey see, monkey do. That's KD French.
If I'm 7 feet, I just make it holler. I can shoot threes. I'm #1 pick now.
Nick Young.
Where do we find American talent nowadays?
Just lost in swap.
At the mall.
I don't know that. They act like we ain't.
At the mall.
I'm asking you.
I mean, but let's be honest. I mean,
the
shit,
way it look-
You know what they
is
just
our
did in
talent
this
that
draft?
good?
They went overseas and was like,
Right?
let's see what we got here. Where are we doing that over here?
do we have that talent? Is that
I'm,
talent?
I'm asking, where are we? Because remember, you used to go to the basketball
Where?
court.
Where's
you
that
go to the
talent?
basketball court and be like, hey, there's some hoopers out here. This court, that court, that court. Now we got to go to the gyms. Where the gyms at? Where we can say, hey, man, he can play, he can play, he can play.
Me so busy wanting to be you.
Yeah, they can play, but they ain't playing against grown men like these friends.
Exactly. So
Like these kids
my
are today.
point about the
Like, they've
college
been playing
shit.
since 16.
My point about the
And they
college
trash.
shit. Y'all
Ooh,
niggas
no, they getting picked.
they
Top
getting
5,
picked.
they all
Top-
getting
top
picked.
6 of
But they
them.
not getting buckets against
No,
you.
what I'm
You don't have to get
They
buckets.
not
At the end of the
talking
day,
about-
I'm 6'10" and I
Y'all
can
are
play
not
and I have
even-
more experience than any of these
what
kids
is
here.
who is getting drafted? You're not, when you ask where's the talent is, what talent is actually getting drafted overseas?
Yeah.
There's only 2 positions. Half of a third. It's 4s and 5s.
And 3.
And-
And half of 3s.
Nikola Topic, I believe, going to the Thunder?
3s. Half of 3s. Threes.
Didn't they draft a point guard from overseas?
What point guard?
Somebody? Who was the
They point guards
That
is
Billy.
6'7".
who was the number one pick?
They're built. He's
Risa
6'10".
is a wing.
He's a wing.
Two of them was Alex Sarr was
Yeah.
7 foot.
Yeah,
big boy.
they can all play the one. They can all play.
No, they
They
know
can't play the
everything.
one now. Now, I mean,
That's what I said. Y'all look.
Soulan
Y'all are
was forward
putting.
as
No,
well.
they show me the point guard. Show me the shooting guard. They don't have the
Well,
athleticism.
show me the American talent that's good.
Yeah.
Because it's
1,
trash.
2, and 3.
Nikola Topic
Show me the
went 12
American
to the
talent
Thunder as a
that's good.
guard.
Because it's trash.
Who?
What about
The American talent. Show me the
just
American
one
talent
example.
that's getting picked.
All right, hold on.
Try to check.
No.
Show it. Show me the American talent, because this American
you have-
talent is trash in this.
All right. So we're gonna say
foreigner.
the number one. Hold on. The number 1 foreigner point guard is Luka, right?
no.
I can't believe you selling out.
Wait, hold on.
to
Hold on.
SGA.
He's not a
Over
foreigner.
Luka?
They don't consider him.
Yes, he is. I mean, he's from Canada. I mean, he'll play for Canada,
bro.
Okay.
He'll play
All
for
right.
Canada.
So SGA,
King.
right? So SGA and
And Luka.
They
Luka.
want to be American.
He's American. He is American.
Murray.
He's been
Then you
here.
say Murray. Throw Murray in there.
So technically, we're gonna stick to what we're. It's Luka. Now, tell me who the second best Euro player is in the point guard position. Then tell me who the Euro shooting guard, who's the best shooting guard, who's the best backup shooting guard, who's the best small forward, and the backup
How he
point
set that
guard.
up?
Go.
He set it up so you know you can't answer it.
No.
Because
but
you can't answer.
No, but the thing, we're not. I don't care about no back. We're talking about right now. But starting five, the European starting five will be any
Who is the European shooting guard?
Chad, Canada is not Europe.
We can put side.
He's Canada doesn't count. Euro.
Come on, man.
Euro. Who is the second?
He's not from America. He's not from America.
Who is the second?
America.
Listen, he's moving the goal.
Canada. We're not moving.
America. All right.
Canada is not
ain't
Euro.
America.
Seattle to Canada
Euro.
an hour.
We're talking about
Euro.
How is that America?
Who is your
We're talking
Euro?
about non-American.
Who is your Euro
Canada
second?
is-
Non-American.
Hold on, let him answer. Who is your Euro
That's like going
shooting
to
guard?
Tijuana.
Don't
That's like find somebody
Huh?
to kill one.
Bogungan. There's gonna be one of them, and then you're gonna add the 1 to the 3. You don't have. You don't have it.
Giannis at the 3 and Embiid at the 4.
No.
Mark it.
Giannis,
Mark it in.
they're 4 men. Those are 4 men. Stop it.
3, 4.
Who is your shooting
is my-
guard? Stop moving
We
position.
don't need a shooting guard. Fuck
Stop.
the shooting guard. We got
Stop.
everything
No.
else.
No,
we got
stop.
everything
You
else.
got everything else.
Stop moving.
Luka going to the 2.
Stop moving. No, we're not
Luka
doing
going to the 2.
Whoever.
Hold on,
We don't
no,
need
no.
to.
No.
Sorry, that's American.
No, we're not. No.
Taxes and shit.
We're not gonna do the.
Sorry, that's Americans.
We're not gonna. No, don't let them do
I'm
that.
sick of these American hoops.
We're not.
Sorry as hell.
We're not gonna just let you say we're gonna put our power for that. Who is your shooting guard? Name me a shooting guard, please.
We don't got one.
I know you don't. Name a small
We don't
forward.
got
You
one.
don't have one.
We don't got one.
Wamba. What? Yeah.
Why
No,
don't
he's not.
that America?
What you have is the same thing that got drafted.
Let him finish, let him
We have a bunch
Every
of.
guard y'all like is from America.
They have a bunch of the Euro.
Just saying 2 guards.
The Euro is picked. The Euros is coming in at a large amount at the power forward and center position because that's where America lacks. We're not keeping up with their 4s and their 5s.
That's fine. And our guard player's not that good either. So whatever.
But you can't even name a shooting guard.
I don't need a shooting guard when I got
he talked
Luka
about
and
American
SGA.
guard
I got
play.
Luka and SGA.
I'm
so we can
asking
figure it
you.
out.
You said our guard play is
That's the
horrible.
guard play.
But he can't name us.
That's who we're
He
starting.
can't name us.
Hey, man.
No, fuck all that. Stop deferring. Let that nigga say his. Who is your second? Who is your backup?
don't
Euro?
got none.
Who's your
I
backup?
don't need a
Euro?
backup.
said it 4 times.
I don't need a backup.
I want him. No, you know the truth. Who's your backup shooting guard?
We don't
No,
need
who's your backup? You do need it.
No, I don't.
We're not talking. We're
Let's
saying.
stimulate the game.
If I tell you.
let's stimulate it and let's show all
If I
together.
tell you to have 2 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 2 small forwards, who do you go with that's in that position?
He's just gonna laugh at whoever you pick, so don't pick him.
It doesn't-
Just don't pick him.
No.
He's just gonna be
we
like,
don't-
oh, compared to who we got,
Who's the
look
two
who you
guys?
got. And it's like, it don't matter.
Who's your backup?
Because
Who's the 2 guards? I don't know the 2 guards.
Whoever 2 and 3 you pick, you got 1, 4, and 5 that's gonna dominate. So it don't matter.
And 3, you can put Giannis at the 3.
No, you can't put. We're not putting. No. Stop.
Low, Larry Marcus.
You can put Siakam at the
No, you cannot.
We can put
Okay, Siakam.
Yes,
we can put
Siakam.
whoever we want.
No, you
anywhere
can't.
we
No,
want.
we're not doing who we do. You gotta play your position so
we
you
don't.
can see.
It's a positionless
Our
game.
team-
No, we're
it
not.
is.
No, see, that's what you're trying to do. You can't put. I'm gonna put Wemby at the 3. No,
Okay.
no, that's not.
Put him at the
we're,
point.
We're not. We're, no,
If
we're
LeBron
saying.
can play the point, why can't Wemby?
We're saying who is the second best point guard from Euro? The second best point from Euro.
I don't know. We got to go overseas and find him. He probably not even over here.
What did you just say? You don't have to respond.
Okay.
Good.
I don't know. So who's the second best? Who's the first best shooting guard from Euro? He probably ain't even over here yet. Huh?
From Euro.
Probably, he's probably not here yet, huh? So that means if he's not here, that means the backup shooting guard is probably not here yet either, right? And then your best small forward is what?
They can't.
Ben. He knows. Ben. That's your best.
He said Ben. He said
Mac-
Ben.
Who's the?
Benedict Mathurin is from Canada, Gil, if I'm not mistaken.
He's from Canada. Who is it? You got Siakam?
I don't know where you're from.
No, he's from
Africa.
Yeah, Maroon.
from
So your
Whether you like
your
it or
small
not.
forward is your best small forward is a
Oh,
is a-
OG.
We'll take OG.
That's their best small forward. Exactly.
Americans
So again, it's dominating by the power forward and the centers.
He is British.
By the power forward and the centers. They're coming in at a larger rate
and
and
Luka
do everything.
and Luka being at
And
the
we
one.
got that
And Luka
covered.
at the one.
Hey, we got
By
this
himself.
covered.
So-
we got this covered.
that's fine.
We got this side of the NBA covered. We got this side of the NBA covered. We got this side of the NBA covered.
The power forward.
We got this
The
side.
power forward and the center.
We got this side.
And the point guard. And the point guard. And the point guard.
Dog, you have one guy, dog.
Two guys. SGA
One
too.
SGA's from over
He's
there.
not from America. He's not from America.
We're saying you. When you say Euro's taking over, it's one point guard who's sitting at 6'10".
Yes.
You don't have.
And saying nigga.
6'7".
And
He's
saying nigga.
6'10".
6'7".
He's 6'10".
Luka. 6'7".
He is 6'8" without his shoes on. Yeah. He's 6'8" without his shoes on. 6'10". Hey, can someone?
Luka, if you're watching the show, how tall are you? Respond in the chat.
This is what we do. Can someone pull up the picture of
Now we pulling
Luka
up.
and
Karl Anthony Townsend and Luka next to each other?
Yeah, there was multiple
and how tall
angles
is
of that photo, though.
Huh?
There was multiple angles of that photo.
Y'all think Luka at 6'7" is not getting blocked by mother? He's bigger than everyone.
Hey, what does that say, Josiah?
6'7".
Could you just read it out loud?
That says 6'7".
What does that say,
From what
Brandon?
Rashad showed me on his phone.
6 foot.
In my merely hosting
6
dude.
foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
But they do say LeBron.
Excuse my-
6'8". That nigga like 6'10".
Excuse me.
What size they have LeBron at? 6'8".
That
What-
nigga 6'10" for sure. They got KD.
Luka, he already knows they measure without the shoes.
Oh,
I don't even know what the
they
fuck
measure
it.
without the shoes.
Hey, Nick, you remember y'all said facts? Remember y'all said facts?
Yeah.
And not opinions, but you can say, hey, Luka, depending on what shoes,
It
he got
says
on
Nah,
6'10".
It says his shoes. It says without shoes.
It say without
This
shoes.
doesn't say without shoes.
His measurements
This
is
says
All the
height.
measurements.
all the measurements is without shoes.
When you Google, you type it in Google.
But why are you
At
like?
the top,
So you're gonna?
I just put Luka. I didn't put
Are you
no
gonna
name.
stand- are you
I
gonna
just
stand
put
on it?
Luka, and
Are you
then
gonna
I just
stand it?
scrolled to his height. and
Are you
it's
gonna
like
stand on that?
6'7".
Is that you're gonna stand on that?
Luka, if you're watching the show,
No.
please
Are you gonna
jump in the
stand on
chat.
that? Are you
just
gonna
said
stand on
on
this
this argument.
argument? No. I want to ask him. Are you
Are
gonna
we
stand
standing on
these
facts?
No. Yeah. Is that your facts?
This
It's
is Google. This is Google
But
facts.
are you?
Without shoes.
But he knows this.
know
No.
without
He knows without shoes. But let him stand on the fact. Are you standing on Luka is 6'7" as a basketball player? I'm just. Are you gonna say that's your facts?
Are you going to use this as facts?
I'm not.
Shoes
No.
on, like-
I want you to say those are my facts, and I'm going with
That means
Luka
that
is 6'9".
anytime you bring up a Google fact, it's not a fact if you're not going to consider mine fact. Anytime you go into your phone and you start doing this, I can say, that's not accurate, Gil, because you said
On
mine's
what?
not accurate.
On what?
On anything,
It says
because
without
this is
shoes.
Google. No, because this is
All
Google.
right, he's 6'7" without shoes.
Google saying it.
What size? So that means
That
he's
means
six.
When you wear shoes, how tall are you? Are you taller?
Oh, my God.
I'm just saying, are you not?
When I wear
is it a
Timbs,
fact,
yes.
are you
Yes,
taller?
when I wear Timbs,
when you wear
I'm
shoes,
taller.
No, basketball shoes.
Tim has a
Any
6-inch.
If you would,
When I wear Timbs.
When I wear my moon
when you
boots,
wear
I'm
any
taller.
shoe, Are you taller? than
Solid
flat?
shoes.
When I wear these flat boys, I'm
Are you taller
smaller.
with those shoes on? than when
I'm
you are without them?
6'4" with these shoes on.
6'4".
Nice shoes.
So without, how tall are you?
6'3" and a half.
All right.
So he's 6'4" without his. He's 6'4" with his basketball shoes on.
6'3" and a quarter.
You can't guard me.
Hey, what?
You only
You're 6'3"? Oh, hell no.
light, bro.
So y'all not scared no more?
You light.
You not
You
scared no
light.
more?
I'm 6'2"
scared.
out there, so I'm shooting over you.
With the right bronze on.
With the right.
Hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
So we asked,
Everybody goes in the body bag.
we asked the chat.
Everybody goes in.
We asked the chat, what side are you on? Americans or Euros? 71% picked Americans.
He's 6. What's that? How tall did he say?
You
he was?
say 6'3" and a half without shoes.
Without shoes?
Shooting over it. Hey,
He said without shoes?
him, Nick.
Over that.
No, whoa. That's cap.
Stop the cap.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
I'm 6'3" without shoes. He's capping.
Uh-oh.
Cap.
Uh-oh.
1,000% cap.
Uh-oh.
That's all right.
What y'all got, Paolo?
He's 6'2"
You 6'2"?
and a half.
Gil, we have the Luka Karl Anthony Towns photo for you. As again, I'll preface, there are multiple
Gil knows
angles.
better than me.
There's multiple angles of this photo.
Oh, look at 6.
Multiple angles
Look
of
at
the photo,
6'7".
Gil. There are multiple angles. Some which support your claim, some which refute them.
Woo, that old man. So Townsend at power forward and center is 6'7" too. All right,
How you put that in?
Now.
That's
Now,
tough.
hey,
He went with it because he Googled it. He was like,
I want to ask. Now I want to ask you this question. So am I lying that you measured in at 6'2" and a half?
I don't know. You know better than me, man.
I'm just asking. You said 6'3".
I just went to
So
the
are we going with facts?
I just went.
Are we going with facts?
Just went to the doctor yesterday.
We're going with
I just
facts?
went to the doctor yesterday.
Hey, but the
I just
thing
went to the
might
doctor
say 6'2.5".
yesterday.
So
Hey,
we settled this. We asked the chat, when you have shoes on, you're taller, true or false? 93% said true.
Hey, I mean, look, you can go to my email and go to Combine. You go to Combine, you're going to pull up 2005. There's going to be a dude in there, like, kind of like in the middle, and his name is going to say, Rashad
6'3" in the quarters when I went to the Korean draft, maybe like
I think I said Korean.
Nigga said the Korean. He went to,
Great country.
I measured 6'3" at the Korean.
Hey, a fine draft. A fine draft.
I'm trash. I'm trash.
A fine draft.
I'm trash. I had to go to the Korean draft.
No. You know,
You trash? You trash? You gotta go to
Rashad, nothing wrong with going to the Korean draft. A fine
said he had to go
basketball.
use-
I love Asian food.
They pay on time.
Everything. They didn't pay.
That's
They didn't pay on time?
crazy as hell.
I didn't even get drafted. I was too short.
Tell Steve every Thursday
Hey.
Korean food, some Chinese.
Hey, that is funny. Hey, he said, man, I got a little taller in the Korean.
right?
The Korean measurement.
I did.
That American measurement, I don't like that one.
Let's all
Not real. They're not true.
let's all have a
fabricate
topic
about
we can
2
bond
inches.
with. Let's
That's
all
why
have
you don't
a
like
They
America.
say 2 inches
That's
in
why
America.
you don't like America.
Because them niggas can't count. Them niggas, count backwards.
It comes out.
Niggas count backwards.
It comes out.
Hey, this nigga's math ain't mathing at all, do it? He be like, hey, man, 2 inches on your shoes when you put it. It's like,
Let's all share a moment that we can bond with now.
he's 6'1", but he's 6'3", but he's 6'7", but he's 6'10".
All right, it's been too much dissension on the
on,
couch,
man.
too much animosity, too much battling.
Hey,
But let's all have a moment that we can bring it back together. So everyone on this couch had their own draft day experience. What did it feel like to hear your name called at the draft? Nick, we're gonna start with you. What did it feel like when they announced your name at the NBA draft?
Oh, I was kind of mad that I was going to the Wizards, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I was like, I didn't think about you at the time because I wanted to go. I never really been away from home. That's why.
Oh, I know why you.
So we got the clip of you getting drafted, Nick.
I was hot. Watch.
With the 16th pick in the 2007 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Nick Young from the University of Southern California.
Okay, with the flossy suit. What was it? The hugs being distributed.
You taking too long, mama. What you doing? Fuck this shit.
Who that?
So Nick, what was it like for you sitting in that green
Oh
room?
yeah, we got rid of her. we did get the fuck on out of here. I remember when you came in with her, man.
So
I remember when you
unnecessary.
came in with her.
So
man.
unnecessary, Gil. This is a
yeah.
joyous moment. Nick, what was it like for you to hear your name called, be able to take that walk, go shake David Stern's hand, take a flick?
It was really a dream come true, man. But I thought I was going to the Clippers. You know,
Were you happy or sad that you didn't go to the Clippers?
I was mad.
You were mad you didn't go
Yeah, I wanted
to
to
David
stay
Stern's
home.
Clippers. Okay,
Yeah,
I understand.
But the Clippers had what, 12?
Yeah, they said they was gonna pick me, but that is failed.
That he's young?
Yeah.
So let's move on to you, Gil.
12. Who's Lakers? Lakers had the next what pick?
Pick after this. 6. They had to pick after
They
this.
had 17?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I thought I was gonna go there. They said so.
Oh, so you, yeah, a lot of saltiness.
Yeah, I was a little hot.
Like, see, but not because you were playing with Gil, but just because. Oh, so the Nets were next, Warriors. Then the Lakers had the 19th pick.
And
Took
picked up
Javaris Crittenton.
Wait, where did Jordan? That was the year before?
Yeah.
Who?
Jordan Farmer.
Farmar? Yeah.
Okay.
Shout out to the legend Jordan Farmar, Taft High School.
Yeah, I wanted to be back home, you know. But
Okay.
then, you know, I got a chance to meet Gilbert Arenas and my fucking
And now
life changed.
here you are on this couch. Some good, some bad.
Everybody
But
life changed.
yeah,
You could have been. You could have
Your
been a
life
Clipper.
does. Your life does experience.
You could have been a Clipper early.
Gil, what did it feel like for you to hear your name called at the draft? Have you ever heard it?
I couldn't hear my name. I was too busy crying.
You were crying, Gil?
I was on the phone.
Gil, you say you don't cry. You say
I was on the phone with Rodney Tension from Arizona trying to figure out how I can get back to college.
really?
Hey man, why they do this to me? How can I get back? I made a mistake, dog. Fuck this chain. I had all this cubic on.
And they gonna pick you here. No.
Hey, I look like a straight what's the name? I had on a Sacramento top, Blazers bottom.
Oh, they had a cameras on you with?
No, I was in the Marina Del Rey in my apartment, dog. On the phone. On the phone.
Everybody.
Everybody was in the marina.
By that Ritz-Carlton.
Yep. Soon as Sacramento.
Hey, nice apartments over there.
Because Sacramento said I wasn't gonna get past that. Well, Blazers, I did well at the Blazers, but they went with Zebo. Right?
I can see that.
Because I had the shorts on, then I was like, fuck it. And I mean, then Sac said I wouldn't get past them.
Ooh.
Right? So I'm going to Sac. And then when they didn't pick me,
damn.
Yeah. And then,
you got to go
in the middle of my meltdown, Rodney said, "Oh, you got drafted." And then he said, "You're going."
You weren't even watching when you.
Oh, I was on the balcony throwing shit out the balcony, thinking about jumping, motherfucker. I done calculated my calculation didn't have nothing to do with anything after 25.
Some sick shit. I heard that
I wasn't doing nothing.
No, I heard you doing some sick shit. I heard they was like, "What you gonna be, a pimp or some shit?"
Yeah, that was just between me and that dude. I wasn't gonna let him.
A man of the night.
I wasn't gonna let him stunt me in front of the field. You know what I mean? I got to play against these dudes. Right? If I back down against him, they looking at me like lunch meat. So I got to stand on two.
So Brandon, let's move on to you. What was it like to hear your name called at the draft?
It was bittersweet. I think just after the whole year coming back from Europe, I had to work out.
Stay over there?
Nah, it was uncertain because, I was talking a lot, trash. I was calling out certain players, and also I didn't play a lot. So, but I ended up going 10th. I didn't go to the draft. I ended up coming later.
So we actually have the video, Brandon, of you pulling up to the draft after shopping in Soho, I believe.
10th pick in the 2009 NBA draft by the Milwaukee Bucks. Brandon Jennings is here, so why don't you welcome him? Brandon?
Yes, Mr. Big.
ASAP.
Brandon, who were you pointing at? Who did you blow that kiss to?
That was for Sonny Vaccaro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Because I ain't gonna lie, that was smooth. Right, coming out the back. Yeah. What pick was they on?
13.
Wow, you just came in with an end. You sick, nigga. That's a game. That's
So you guys know Marcus Williams, right? Went to UConn.
Yeah.
So he got drafted. He was supposed to go lottery. And then I guess whatever happened to him at UConn with the laptop situation, him and AJ, he didn't end up going lottery. So they were trying to do they were just saying basically I wasn't gonna go lottery. So Bill Duffy at the time, he was just like, I don't think I want you to go because I don't want you to be the only one in the
get embarrassed,
in the lottery room. So that's the only reason why I didn't go. But I was up the street.
Okay.
I just got done shopping from Soho. They got my name, heard my name getting called, and they was like rushed me to the thing.
Okay.
So you was shopping with a suit on?
No, I came back from shopping and then put my stuff on. They was like, yo, saying, yeah, they want you to come. So it was cool, though.
So, Rashad, moving on to yourself, what was it like for you to hear your name called at the draft?
I forgot about that Marvin Williams shit.
Yeah. Me and Bill had the same agent.
I was disappointed, to be honest. I was supposed to go higher. So, 14s, watching all the picks go down, I was like, yo, what's going on? But Stephen A. was, it was his first time doing the draft that year. And he couldn't believe that I was slipping. And I remember him saying, me and Sean was still 13, 14. We was who we were, and we had just come off a championship. And he was just like, man, how they still available, da-da-da-da. And I remember meeting with the Clippers at 12. Dunleavy and Elgin Baylor. Elgin was weird as hell, man. I don't know what. I think he didn't like niggas. I just felt like he was a racist, and deep down, he just like, oh, you look like a nigga that's not gonna listen, and you gonna fuck the farm up. Man, I felt the heat from this nigga. Because he didn't say shit to me the whole time. He was just sitting there with the Steven frown.
But just think about it like this. He spent years working for Donald Sterling, man. So just post
that nigga, he was like, man, who this nigga on that nag? Get off that nag, nigga. You on that nag. Who's the nag, boy? And I mean, it's just me walking on stage though was the worst part, just because David Stern wasn't paying attention.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I had to tap him on the shoulder type shit.
I hope y'all got that.
Yo, did
I don't think they could find it.
I was crying. I told you that.
Right? No, I did. I was like, man, that Europe shit worked. Woo!
Oh yeah,
Like
I can see
that was the whole
I can
thing.
see there was probably a lot
like
of
that was the
praise.
whole thing. I was thinking like they was gonna make an example out of me because I went to Europe and try to just have me sitting there like, yo, don't go to Europe. But then I looked in the I was like, oh, there goes Sonny. Should have known.
Hey.
Like,
So with Williams, what ended up
I think
happening?
he was thinking like
so it was so me and Will, we had the same agent, Bill Duffy. But when his draft, he was supposed to go lottery, but because of something happened at UConn. I mean, everybody knows the story. Like you know,
the
with
computer story.
Still on computer?
So he ended up going
it was him
22nd
and AJ,
to the Nets.
it was AJ Price, but
And it was like
He ended up going 22nd.
Yeah.
Marcus
Who?
Williams, LA legend,
Marvin.
Crenshaw High School, Oak Hill.
Marvin.
You won't get it. We don't need to relive it.
Marcus what?
We don't need to relive
We
it.
don't.
No, okay.
no.
The reason I'm saying this is, how does that affect your draft?
Can you get buckets?
If I'm a GM picking someone and he did whatever in college, stole some shrimp,
That's
some
the name back then.
what's the name?
Yeah.
How that,
Crab legs. Character.
crack leg? Your character, you broke. You don't have to worry about stealing no more because I'm giving you millions. So theft means nothing.
But it wasn't just he got like he got in
It was
like
everywhere.
Yeah, like they kind of like blamed him for it.
What I'm saying is,
Yeah.
that little bad habit you got.
He got drafted though.
Yeah, what I'm saying
22nd
is,
to the Nets.
what I'm saying is the bad habit, that little character
Right,
flaw
right.
does not work here because you're rich now.
Right.
So you still in crab legs, you still you can pay for that now. So I don't even consider stuff like that.
They did that
Like
to,
drinking,
the book.
okay. If you're alcoholic in college, okay, I can have some concern because now you can buy a whole lot of that shit.
Right.
Right? There's little things that but you're talking about little petty theft and you sitting here selling your jerseys and stuff for boosters. That has no effect on this right here.
What about bad
businessman.
what about bad teammate?
No, I wouldn't.
Let me ask you this. On top,
I wouldn't.
That-
It
on top of
wouldn't.
that. On top of that.
It depends on
They
what
was
type
big
of-
on
That
character.
was like you.
On
They
top
was
of
big
that,
on character.
where do you-
Like you and Jordan. I know Jordan was like that too.
But where do you get that from? Like
What?
if you're going into the draft and you got a red flag on your list that says
Oh, that was
bad
your
attitude,
team,
right? Where does that come from?
coach?
I would guess from somebody on the coaching staff.
So it can't. So y'all agree with me that
Or
it doesn't
another
come
agent.
from the players.
No.
The players don't go to the draft people and say he has a bad attitude, right? So if you're a bad teammate, where would that come from?
One of the other
your
players'
coaches.
agents.
Coaches too.
Shit,
Coaches too.
Or
So
coach.
the players are not given that scouting report based on character, attitude, or being a good teammate. So if that's a red flag on your resume coming out, that teams are going to look at you and be like, I don't want him because of this. That ain't got nothing to do with you and your teammates or you and your attitude. It's you and your coach.
And that be my thing. Like if someone says he has a bad attitude, my question is, what is the problem?
Yes. What's the
Right?
attitude about?
Remember, Jimmy Buckets was labeled as a bad teammate, right? In 2 stops. Has anyone said that about him in Miami?
That's rare though.
Did anyone say that about
you get
him
labeled
in
in the
Philadelphia?
Once you get labeled as
But that's what I'm saying. So it's not. It's what is the common? If I have one winner here,
but
and-
he was
and-
already a winner.
no, he wasn't in
he was
Chicago.
already averaging 20 though.
Not as a, but he was
he
considered-
wasn't labeled a bad team
Yeah, he
in
was.
Chicago.
Yeah, he
Once
was.
left Minnesota, he was labeled.
No, he was labeled a bad
No,
attitude.
because it was Fred Hoiberg.
Hoiberg labeled him
got
that
in Chicago at
in
the
Chicago.
tail end. At the
But
tail end.
still, it was
'Cause it was the-
it was his team coming in being labeled as a bad.
No, not
team.
not
not
coming
in Chicago.
No,
He didn't come in.
Yeah,
not come in. He wasn't. I'm talking about when they were getting ready to trade him. But the thing is this: we know what that looks like as a player.
Yeah.
He probably cares more than them. Now, what happens is when this player is questioning why we losing, why we doing this, why we not going harder, why he's a bad. Oh, he's
Absolutely.
because there's 13 losers.
There's
So the
not saying
13 losers voices is heard more than this one. So if you put Jimmy on, who's the worst team here in the NBA right now?
But if men-
You put him in Detroit.
They gonna hate
Reports,
him. They gonna
reports
hate
is gonna say we don't like this dude. He's
Yeah.
a bad teammate.
Yeah.
Right? Because he's not gonna confide to the shit that's going on. So he's gonna challenge everything. Bad teammate.
Yep.
And that's why as coach, as not a coach, but general manager, you have to ask the questions The real ones. What makes them a bad teammate?
Right. To the coaches that's trying to sabotage him.
Man, but
they calling in.
Coaches do that though.
But
Like,
look, even overseas, when I went overseas, my overseas teams would call the NBA scouts and reps to ask them how I was in the league. Then the call from people I didn't even deal with. They couldn't call just Minnesota. They call all of the teams. It's like, I'm like, I only played for
NBA,
1.5
they
teams.
sick.
Hey,
What are you talking about?
Sick.
Hey,
don't pay him that much.
Don't pay him that.
Yeah.
You know, love the game,
Bro.
Yeah, see?
My shit went from here to here, just like in the snap of a conversation. Like, yo,
That
what?
was that wizard shit.
Hey, actually, you know, like what you were saying earlier, like when you go into the draft, where these things like talked about, it's more than just the coaches though. It's like just certain. It could be your family members. I mean, like
they find people.
Yeah,
They find people, yeah.
Like when the NBA want to know something about you, they gonna ask around because I know for sure they were asking all type of people about me before I came in.
But that's
So
the
it's not
problem.
just the coaches.
As an adult, right, and you're making your decision on who you're going to draft, right? Talent, right? It's the talent, the work ethic, right? The IQ. Everything else is irrelevant, right? And the reason I say that is what you were in your atmosphere don't mean you're going to be that in my atmosphere.
Okay.
And that becomes the problem when they're judging. They're judging you off a finished product. Like you were finished 19. You're 19. I expect you to act like all 19-year-olds, right? So if you got, the lacrosse players at 21 kegging, getting drunk in mosh pits, I expect that from your black ass too. You to have that same type of behavior, right? You're not developed. You're still in
You're not
fun.
a pro.
You're not a pro.
Yeah.
So my atmosphere is supposed to teach you and become a professional. So that means whatever you're coming in with really has no bearing.
Unless you
And that's what I said, unless you're like an alcoholic, now that is something that I can't control because there's less structure here. We leave at 11 o'clock.
We might not.
And you sitting here at the bar the whole time. I goddamn, that's a problem, right? So only little things like that. Other than that, this is a new garden.
Unless you get drafted by the Wizards.
We was, you know what I mean? No. Listen, we built our garden was all fun, right? We had Magic Mountain out that motherfucker.
Let me ask y'all this. Why would a coach go that far to say anything bad about a player knowing that he's changing environments? If a coach has the best interest in all his players, there's no reason that any coach should say anything negative about a player going from him to the pros in regards to attitude, teammate, any of that, because it can be corrected based on his...
In theory, that's a reflection of that person's coaching.
Yes. So it's like, all right, these are the things he needs to work on this with him. He's a little trouble, comprehending this and that. He talks back a little bit, but, all in all, he's a good young person. One.
Got the job.
Player, he's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, but he's young. Work with him. I've heard some of the craziest shit about players that just don't make no sense coming from a grown ass.
What's the craziest thing about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Coming from Roy or any coach?
Or just coming.
Because all the coaches say some crazy
shit. I
shit.
don't want to say no names if you don't want to, but
He gonna say them.
No, you can say the name.
This is Gil Zarina.
I was supposed to get back in the league with the Pacers when I was rocking with Paul George, and him and Danny Granger called to vouch for me. And Matt Doherty was the head scout for the Pacers. And he was my freshman year coach at Carolina. And supposedly, I got the blame for getting him fired. My freshman year, he just came off of National Coach of the Year. So they went 8-20. We came in, me, Raymond, and Sean came in, 3 Musketeers, changed the program. He got fired the next year because everybody on the team threatened to leave if he stayed the coach, except for me. Was the only one that said stay. So next thing you know, it comes out in the public that I got him fired. Fast forward, gets the scout job for the Pacers. I got on the phone with the assistant GM. He's like, look, we're gonna call you in. We're excited. Danny and Paul, they vouch for you to say you're incredible, boom, boom, boom. I get a call like 2 days later.
360? Yeah.
Yeah, we was rocking. I got a call 2 days later. Man, something went wrong.
But I had another call with China. I had a deal in China, so I had to balance. Like, do I go to China? Do I wait for this deal to go through? Because if you wait for this go, then you don't got this. It's about $100,000 a month. I'm like, man, this look good. It's like, man, one of the agents that was facilitating the call for me called me, was like, did you know Matt Doherty was the head scout at the Pacers? I was like, hell nah. He was like, well, he didn't say nothing good about you. They gonna pass on you.
Yeah.
So think about my Minnesota shit, and whatever's going in Minnesota, I go into free agency for 2 years, I ain't really played. Then I get the call like, oh, you been staying in shape. Oh, okay, we go Shake? Nah, his attitude, he ain't the type of guy you wanna bring in and do this and do that. Now you fucked over. Now I'm looking back like, damn, why would y'all niggas sabotage me? I never did nothing to none of y'all. Why would I get, and then I start seeing other players get the same treatment, and I'm just like, oh man, that's what he doing. Doghouse, DNP.
Yep.
Coach's decision.
Man.
12 of them.
Had all that.
You know what's so funny? It's
I got benched for being around Kwame Brown.
That's crazy. They wanted. I heard something about that.
Watch who you hang around with. That's why you didn't play. I said, damn, that's crazy.
They was trying to get rid of him.
Yeah.
That Mike shit.
So when you asked me why did I slip in the draft, right? This is how I know that they don't do homework for themselves. I didn't do the treadmill test, right? And the reason I didn't do the treadmill test is, you didn't go. Did you play in Chicago?
Nah.
So y'all didn't play in Chicago. So Chicago is like battleground in a sense, right? Where I didn't know nothing about lotteries, and there was another group behind it. So I'm thinking these is my competition.
Guys,
so everything is comp, nigga. Who can get through the door first? Who can stay long? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to win everything. Line drills. If I see someone beat me, I want to do it again.
Facts.
Right? So everything was about establishing dominance. So we're getting ready to do the treadmill test, and I said, all right, what's the top time? And it was like 18 minutes. 18 minutes? That's crazy. That's it? And it was like, no, it just stops at 18 minutes. I said, what do you mean stops at 18 minutes? It's like, yeah, so when 18 minutes comes, you stop. So I said, wait, everybody can be number one? Everybody can, and think about it, like I'm track. So that means preparing for this, I've been running miles, dog. I've been on UCLA track, running up the stairs, doing all
Drake
this.
Stadium.
To run 18 minutes the same with everybody else. So I was offended, like, oh, hell no, man. Everybody can be first place, I'm good. Right? Everything else has first place, and you're telling me you want to try to figure out who has it? Take this time limit off.
But it was for the heart.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no heart. Fuck your heart. Who can last? Right? 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. You want to see who has something? Down this motherfucker if you want to see what kind of player it is.
So your brain wasn't right.
Yeah.
They was like,
so I wouldn't want to do this, right? So I'm like, I'm good. They don't need me. I ran too much to do this. I go to Orlando. Pew, 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 pew. Nigga couldn't keep up, right? You know what? You know what the coach said? When he was talking to me, he was like, yeah. I don't know if he was even watching. They couldn't keep up with me, just out of shape. He's like, hey, I seen you working out. Do you wish you was in better shape? You just seen me running up and down, and you're gonna ask me if you. And I had to think about what he was saying, and I'm like, oh, you're going off the treadmill test. You're stupid.
Metrics.
You're going off a treadmill test that happened in June, and you're not watching what the fuck I did here means you're not even realizing what you're saying. You didn't use your eyes. If they can't keep up with me and we're running every drill you did, I'm sitting here doing this, and you're sitting here with your metrics on a treadmill test that says 30 seconds, then you're not even living in real time. Because obviously if I'm running, you see I'm in the best shape that you've probably seen come through here, but you're looking at what's on this piece of paper.
But did you run in Chucks though?
I put my Chucks on and then walked it, and I'm good, man. This ain't it. I can't win.
They use shit like that.
Yeah,
they're gonna take that and use that and be like, yeah, Gilbert Arenas didn't want to do his chest test, and he don't like to listen, man.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, man. And
but you know what makes it funny? Here's the reality. We stop in March, right? June, June is we do the little, what's the name, right?
Yeah, that's
No.
sick though.
June is when we do that, right?
The test, yeah.
We in shape for June. Then July draft, and then summer league, right? When does the real season start?
October.
October. So what the fuck do me being in shape during these two times have to do with October? Because if I'm in shape right now, playing great, and then I'm not in shape in October, it's meaningless.
Yeah, just show
right?
you getting ready.
Yeah, but I honestly.
See me at the finish line, and that was the proof that you went off of something that had nothing, and then
You took a different approach though.
Yeah.
Your approach wasn't like, because when we went in there and did it, we asked him like, what is this for? Because
Yeah.
I wasn't in shape for that shit. So I was like, yo, what's this? Oh, you just got 18 minutes to see how long you can do it just with checking your heart.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like checking my heart. Okay, cool.
Okay. Because I had been in LA working out, but we hadn't been doing conditioning.
Yeah.
It was just training for the, you know what I'm saying? So I was like,
Same
I ain't
thing.
been doing no long
Yep.
distance. It was like, oh no, just run at your own pace for 18 minutes. It's your own pace. We just want to see how your heart keeps up.
so you ask questions. I just look.
Yeah, I was just like, oh yeah, that's it. Okay, that's cool. Okay, cool. But you took that as a challenge, like,
I ain't
yeah. But we were always doing that because with the chest
Yeah.
push-up shit,
Yep.
it was like, who got number one?
Yeah.
I'm about to beat that nigga. Who got number one here? I'm gonna beat him too.
Nah, I knew I could lift that. I was just trying to lift a couple times.
we seen by your suit.
I just want to see it a couple times.
How would you do it?
7 times, I think.
Yo, do you think they care about people's characters today?
Nah, because KD only had 1. I don't think
Like,
KD.
I don't think he got it up.
Like, I just think the way the world is today, like, you think they really harp on character, or
Yeah.
or like, or do you feel like they can fix it?
I think
I don't know. I don't know what. I can't judge your character because
I haven't really.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Imani Bates.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is I don't know your character because whatever's questioning it is that atmosphere too. And then once you come here, you can be the nicest dude in the world and then you get a whole bunch of money and then you done, right? Mm-hmm. You can be a Stanford dude, you get all this money and you get wild. Mm-hmm. Or you can be a hood dude and then say, oh, the franchise is yours and you Kawhi Leonard.
But the difference is you have a mark on your back going in.
Yes.
Like, if you don't get a fresh start, if you got a reputation going into the NBA, it's going to stay with you. It's going to be very difficult for you to wipe that
But
shit
if
off.
you make that reputation on your own, that's if you walk around with guns and shit in college,
that's different.
bro.
Way
like, what the fuck you doing all that for?
Yeah.
Who you about to run in? What ops you gonna
You're
pull
a
up
risk
on?
now. You're a
Yeah.
risk, for sure.
I mean,
Unless you get drafted as the Texas team. No, but I can't really
I don't like it though. Like I'm with Gil. Like I don't like the fact that you judging an 18-year-old, 19-year-old. Let's say if he doesn't have like
That's just, I'm not that,
or like drug.
Like there's habits, like drug habits. Like I gotta really study. Like if I'm gonna study someone, and I'm putting millions, I'm gonna study what's important, right? If you have an alcoholic problem, I'm gonna be I wanna see how many times you go to a bar.
They see
right?
that too.
Or drugs. I wanna see what type of drugs, like, you know what I mean?
But that was the same thing with
They see the
JJ.
weed
Had that. JJ had that shit in Duke.
The
He
mini
had
bar in the hotel
He had a
room,
drinking
they
problem.
know him too.
So his sophomore year, they had to get him into detox and get his shit straight. But they didn't have no warrant on his
You know what that
resume.
mean. You know what that means, though.
But you know who his
Come on,
coach,
we all
who his
know
coach, who his establishment. They not gonna put that red flag on that boy coming out.
JJ,
Because it's JJ.
Yeah.
But like, we not gonna say it's privilege, but it's
It
like
is
it's
privilege.
where you go, who you got backing you, and if you had any kind of turmoil with that
But
motherfucker.
even that, college drinking, that is probably, that's part of the atmosphere.
Yeah.
That's why I said, I gotta know how excessive it is.
But that's what I'm saying. If
Some
it's
people, you know,
that excessive, it gotta
I
be
gotta-
Johnny Manziel type shit where you was passing out in college
see,
and
now-
we
now.
know your you was a drink. But I don't see
You know that.
That's
no
the college
basketball
experience.
players have that.
That's not that bad for me until you.
I gotta say, but that's what I'm saying. You might, that's
I
what I'm
like
saying.
Johnny. I like that.
He was cold.
Yeah, I think it was turning up.
No, what
He
I'm
was
saying
getting
is
the
showing up.
duns, doing all that.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm seeing you in your element, right? And then me understanding that as an organization, if I know you're that dude, my job is to protect my investment.
Absolutely.
So if I'm gonna protect my investment, then I'm gonna make sure you're limited. in the things you do, in a sense, where I'm gonna hire your bodyguard.
happened.
I'm gonna hire your bodyguard. Your bodyguard is gonna be hired
But
for
it's
me.
hard.
Your drivers are gonna be hired by me, right? When
Think
you go
about
into the
it.
clubs, it's gonna be, everything is gonna be, I'm gonna spend an extra $500,000 to protect fucking
or you
40 million.
It's hard. Cause think about our teammate we had that they took the mini bar away from his room, all that. He came to our room and got our mini bar.
No facts.
Think about it. Think about it. It's hard.
So I ain't passing you the ball anyway, motherfucker.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
You ain't getting in the game. Nah, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, think about that.
But that's coping.
Yeah.
That's coping. That's coping with the first couple years.
Yeah.
Right. So it's one of those things. Like if I got the Ant-Mans and all that stuff, I'm sorry. I want to know who you're dating, what their life is like, what your parents' life is like, and my job is to more protect it. Right? I need to put an umbrella over your life.
Hey, because that's like you saying, like, I really want this product. This is something I want. I'm going to protect it, but I'm not going to let no outside source dictate what we doing. I'm not going to let a motherfucker say, oh, man, that's a broke down Honda.
I'm not doing that. I'm not
Honda to you.
I'm not
to
doing.
you.
I'm
To
not
me.
doing that. I'm not doing that with college kids. Like you're gonna have to be inside of my machine for at least 3-4 years.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. We talked tons of drafts.
What
Second
if I
round
hate
currently
you
underway.
something?
Huh? What'd you say? It's moving on, moving along. Let's talk a little bit about these Knicks. Knicks had their best season in more than a decade. Shout out to our producer, Steve.
What if your friend hand you something that you just...
So Knicks had their best season in more than a decade, securing a number 2 seed in the East, battling with an injury-depleted roster to get within a game of the Eastern Conference Finals. Had some issues to resolve heading into the draft and free agency. Came through with a blockbuster trade to strengthen the Nova Knicks connection. Gentlemen. Tuesday, the Knicks agreed to a deal with the Nets for Mikal Bridges, sending Brooklyn Bojan Bogdanovic 4 unprotected first-round picks in 2025, 27, 29, and 2031, a 2025 protected Bucks first-rounder, a 2028 unprotected pick swap, and a 2025 second-round pick for Bridges, and a 2026 second-round pick. This is big news.
It is?
For the New York Knicks, for that coast. So after the deal went through, Bridges tweeted, "This is crazy. LOL." And Bridges' former Villanova and current Knicks teammate Josh Hart tweeted a photo of a group FaceTime with the entire crew to celebrate with their new old teammate.
Looking team.
So this is the first time the Knicks and Nets made a trade with each other in over 40 years. So things got even better Wednesday. What?
No work in that photo.
It's a group
Married
FaceTime.
Huh? Married man.
Group FaceTime. Spoken for gentlemen. So
Why he's shaking his head?
things got even better Wednesday as OG Anunoby agreed to a new 5-year deal worth $212.5 million to stay in New York. Knicks also did some maneuvering in the first round of the draft, taking Frenchman Pacome Dadier with the 25th pick and making 2 trades to come off the 24th overall pick to secure 6 second-round picks, including the 51st selection this year. And while many expect Isaiah Hartenstein to dip in free agency, the Knicks still have the potential to bring him back if he's down to sign a team-friendly deal. But let's start with the Bridges trade. Do you like the Mikal Bridges trade for the Knicks, and what does he bring to their team? Shy, you rolling with it?
Yeah. Brunson, DiVincenzo, Mikal, Julius Randle, Robinson. It's a good lineup for them. Hart coming off the bench. They need to get 2 more pieces. No, matter of fact, no, the OG. No. DiVincenzo coming off the bench.
There's going to be some
team coming off the bench.
Yeah. So that's
going to be some hurt feelings.
Mikal and OG. Mikal and OG at the 2.
So you got Brunson, Mikal, OG.
Damn, yeah, that's a good night. That's
a good lineup.
Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson.
Who's a shooter?
Huh? Out there,
Mikal
is a shooter.
Mikal can shoot.
DiVincenzo, Hart coming off the bench.
Yeah.
And the Frenchman, you say he's 6'10"?
He's young. He probably won't play.
He's
much.
young, right?
I don't know. You can put one of them at the 4 too in there. Probably Mikal. He tall. He like 6'8".
6'8", yeah.
6'6".
I wouldn't play him at the 4 though. I put OG.
OG, one of them for sure. The way
if they decide to play
guard
small,
Tatum.
no, when they play
Guard
small,
Tatum.
yeah, no.
The
But
guard
their starting lineup is gonna be crazy as hell.
Yeah.
It's a big upgrade. I like it.
How much do you like it?
I think they get another
Eastern
piece.
Conference Finals
They get
like?
one more piece.
Huh?
Like Eastern Conference Finals, like?
Yeah.
Nah.
Compared to where they just went.
with the
good,
team that they just had.
But everybody gonna get better.
No, we understand
a
that.
fact.
But
Right now, just right now, when nobody else making deals.
Oh, no
Yeah.
OG, no Julius Randle, no Mitchell most of the time, bro. All of them on bad wheels. You only playing with 3 guys.
Yeah,
Right now,
No,
Hartenstein
they
about
get
to
their see the Knicks get their starters back, and all those guys who started
That's a
become
great
bench players.
That's a great.
That's a
team. I
hell of a
like that
team.
That's a hell of a
Good.
team.
On the East,
they
too.
match up well with Boston.
And the Bucks. They match up
And
with
the Bucks,
everybody.
yep.
And that's I like.
a nice ass team.
So
All that.
y'all talked about who should start, but who are the 5 players that should finish the game based on what that current roster looks like?
You put Bridges. I mean, you got Randall at the 5, OG at the 4, and Mikal at the 3.
OG at the 3. Oh, you
No,
said
OG's at the 4. OG at
My
the
bad,
4.
my bad.
Mikal at the 3, and then
DiVincenzo.
Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, whoever's
who
playing well
playing.
between
I'm about
those.
to say,
two.
yeah.
DiVincenzo gonna shoot that bitch.
Yeah, it's gonna be between. That's like I said. It's gonna be between Josh Hart and DiVincenzo, who's playing well at that moment in time.
Yeah, because
They
Depends
need a
on what you
backup
need.
point,
Yeah, 'cause
though.
they're two-
You
They
might
need a
what-
backup point guard.
Nah, they play Brunson.
No, I'm talking about the end of the game. I'm talking about the end
Deuce
of the game.
McBride, but Deuce may
like
be
Deuce.
included in that trade. I think the Knicks are against it
At the-
right now. They're trying to figure out a way with the salaries and all that to make
At the end of the game, most likely, it'll probably be for the most part 70, not 80%. It'll be Josh Hart finishing the game.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna do a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Right? Offensive rebound.
And you can plug him in at a bunch
I
of
don't need
different spots, too.
I don't need DiVincenzo for shooting unless we're down.
Okay.
Right? If we're down now, I got an all shooting lineup. But if we're trying to manage the game and trying to pull it out, I got enough shooting with the other with
If
4.
I'm Knicks and I can't get McBride, I'm going to get Colin Sexton.
For who?
I don't think they got the bread.
He got to pay him?
They,
Or he's
they got to
up?
make
I
some.
thought he's up.
But they
capped.
They're in that second apron right now, based on what this. Depending on what happens with
Pay
Hartenstein.
that shit.
Huh?
Pay that.
But I don't think they, with this new CBA, that's not the issue. They can't go beyond that. It really depends on what Hartenstein does. I know the Thunder.
They're not going to pick Hartenstein up.
Well, the Thunder were interested in him. They can give him a bigger bag, but he can stay with the Knicks for a team-friendly bag. And if they do some maneuvering, they can keep him in like the $15, $16 million a year range.
Y'all would keep him? Y'all would keep him? You would
15,
keep him
16
Hartenstein? You would keep him and not trade him?
He don't do nothing but just offensive rebound.
He do what
him, but
Robinson do.
I like him, but then where Randall go? Then some OG got to go, or Bridges got to go to the bench. You start him.
If Hartenstein?
You start him, right?
Yeah, you start.
no.
Yeah.
You look what
Yeah,
he
he's
did
the
this
start.
year.
No, he's the starting 5.
He only did that this year because he was the only nigga out there.
Yeah, Mitchell Robinson got hurt.
Somebody got to be out there.
Mitchell Robinson.
Hey, while you out there, you go to
We got real talent out here now.
you could go a game 7 in the East. I don't know.
Mitchell Robinson.
Without Julius Randle,
they
never went that far.
They're gonna need. See, the only thing they're gonna need him when they're playing big teams.
Yeah.
Right. If you get rid of him and they don't get nobody big, and you sitting there with Embiid,
What do you
you're
pay
done.
him, though?
Well, it's really what
You need, yeah.
He's asking for
'Cause even
100.
Boston had Horford.
I think.
He asking for 100.
Potential, I mean, 4 to 80, 480
easy, though.
range is what's been discussed. I mean, other teams can
100 ain't
obviously
nothing. That's
overpay
a new
themselves.
40.
You get OG.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying is that, and you, yeah, they have to be careful. It has to be they have to be very smart because if they sign him and Brunson says, "Fuck that, I'm going for my supermax," that kind of hurts.
So here's the other issue now with this squad moving forward. Great to see all these guys locked in. Great to see them all supportive of Bridges coming through, regardless what happens with starters and minutes and playing time and all that good shit, especially knowing how Thibs likes to run them dudes to the ground. Both Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle are eligible to sign extensions this offseason. Brunson eligible for a 4-year, $156.5 million extension this summer, but if he waits until after next season and makes another All-NBA team, be eligible for a 5-year supermax worth $314.5 million. Even if he does not make an All-NBA team, he can still sign a 5-year, $270 million extension next summer. So looking at Jalen Brunson, you got your Nova crew here, you got your boys all playing together. Should Brunson secure the bag now to help the team or wait until next summer, try to break the bank?
Who's up? Who's up for the Knicks? Josh Hart up?
Let me see. I think, let me pull it up.
Damn,
Did you say 150 and 270? I like you. Hey, I'll be on another group
5
chat.
years?
Huh? 4-year, 150.
So as it stands now, Randle and Brunson both have player options after next season. OG's now 5 years.
Taking it this
Mitchell Robinson's through 26. Josh Hart's through. He has a
Player option?
team. Josh Hart has a team option in 28
What
or 27
Now? What he getting right now?
He'll make 18 next season, 19 the year after, 21 and 20.
And DiVincenzo is till when?
DiVincenzo is through 27.
Yeah, I don't see him signing then.
Yeah.
4-year, 150.
They trying to keep that whole team and pay Mikal, and they just pay OG, and they looking to keep Harkenstein. That's a lot of shit going on.
Well, I mean, look who the owner is, so he don't really.
Yeah, he got it.
And you still need.
Shout out Leon Rose for doing some major maneuvering.
Nah, not that.
But it's
not
good.
easy.
And they don't. It just won.
I can tell you this: if somehow they convince Brunson, I don't know how they're gonna do it, but if they can convince Brunson to take a deal this summer, right, think about how much money these people are saving.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Like you're
If he
saving.
make
Like
it or
remember,
not. If
like,
he make the all-team or
if he
not.
makes it, it's 350, right?
350, 314.5.
If he makes
so
314, if he makes it, if he don't make it, 270.
Yeah.
And it's his option.
Yeah.
So he don't have. There's no incentive for him to sign right now.
Yeah.
So if he don't sign right now, just going next year and going through the season, and he opts out, he's 270.
But
So-
does he have to have the same type of season?
No.
No.
Season?
No.
So even if he
For them
doesn't
to-
make,
for them to extend-
even if he doesn't make an All NBA team, he can still get that 5 or
270.
6,
No, I'm
270.
saying, do they give it to him?
It don't matter.
Don't matter.
Well,
Let's say he
If
has.
he doesn't have the same type of season,
No.
do we, the New York Knicks, say we give him the Ultramax still?
Well, but no. The Ultra. If he has the same season, he's 315.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If he
doesn't.
don't have that season and he averaged what 22 and 12, 20 and 12, 20 and
Oh,
8,
that's because
20 and 7.
20 and 7.
But winning,
20 and
though?
7.
But winning?
And you don't do it. You just
Okay.
a bad season.
All right, okay, let's say he has a bad season. If he has a bad
It can't
season,
be a bad
I'm gonna say, even if he has a bad season, he's still worth more than 4-year 150.
Yeah.
So there's not like if he gets signed right here,
I would have said.
I would never. You can't say nothing bad about this dude because he took a pay cut for that ass.
So put yourselves in Jalen Brunson's shoes. Would you sign that 4-year, $156 million deal to help this team become a championship caliber squad?
Gil, what's the difference between the two? The 4-year and then the Super 5s.
So the 4-year 156 or super max would be 5-year 314,
That's a lot.
and the regular max would be a 5-year.
What's the
Regular max?
What's the bump?
Regular max is
250 million.
150 more?
100.
From
No,
the board, from the
Well, that's
five?
for super. No, remember, there's three. There's right now. Then there's just the regular max, which is 5-year
5-year
270.
270.
So he can't get a
And then
super max
5
this year
years,
because he came to the Knicks from the man.
5-year 350.
5-year 315. So 270, 315.
5-year, both 5-year deals.
Both of those would be 5-year and
Or the
5-year
4-year 150.
156.
Yeah. So you're losing what 130 million?
158 potentially.
Would he be able to extend
I'm not
after?
put- I'm not leaving-
What is the
leaving
4-year
100 million
4-year
on the
150?
table.
Does he have
Can't get that back.
It
stipulations?
stays, no. It stays this year. So it's technically it has this year, and then the extend
But you live
starts
in New
next
York.
year. So if he
Can you
gets
make it
out
up
of
off
it
the
and just
court?
plays it, then it's a 5-year deal.
5-year deal. But if he
We
gets
could.
extended, this
I
you
don't know.
say they extend him now.
We could make
for
it
the
up.
4-year
Yeah, but
150.
100 mil off the court.
Can he?
It goes for the next.
Can he do another extension after 2 years?
No.
So he
It
has to,
depends. Well, it depends. It depends if he does a deal that says, "All right, let me go 4-year 170 option after my second year."
Yeah.
He can do something like that.
Yeah.
He can try to put something like that. That's the only leverage. If you're going to sign a deal like that, and save the team money, if I'm him, I would say I'll do the 4-year 150,
and after 2 years.
but an option after the second year and the third year.
Yep.
I don't know if you can do that, but yeah.
Yeah, you can.
2-player year option?
You can have whatever the fuck you want to have. You can have.
This is my
You
city.
can have player option, team option, player option, team option, player option. You can do it like that. But that's the only he has all the leverage right now.
So let's talk about
Stay healthy.
Julius Randle now. Knicks were 12-2 this season with Randle, Brunson, and Anunoby all in the lineup, but made a deep playoff run with Randle sidelined with the shoulder. He has 1 year left on his deal, plus a player option, eligible for an extension in August. So what do these moves, Mikal Bridges, re-signing OG Anunoby, mean for Julius Randle's future with the Knicks?
Is he out?
And they have Robinson. What position Robinson is? 5.
He's a 5.
OG is how tall? Oh, is OG a legit 4-man or is he a 3 that plays 4?
I think he's 3.
Is he like a Siakam?
I think he's 3-4. Yeah.
Okay, then.
Oh, what?
OG like 6'7".
Better than Siakam.
He's a 4. Oh, they say he's a 4.
I'll say his natural's a 3.
How tall is he? 6'9"?
6'7".
No, he's a
He's
three-man.
been playing small
6'9"?
ball.
Yeah,
He's a
been
three-man.
playing small ball.
So he's a three-man. So he's not. So he can't play up against. So he can't be guarded. So when he runs up against Giannis, he's fucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
He can guard Giannis on the perimeter, but down low, he's
Down low. So when they play big, he has to
he has
play.
to come out.
The three.
Okay. So that means.
Put him at the 3, right?
So they
But
still.
so we don't play big. We don't play big. That's why he plays 4, because we don't ever really play 2 bigs in the game majority of the time.
Every championship. See, this is every champion team. Every champion's big.
Yeah.
That small ball shit works for regular. The championship teams are big lineups,
Boston.
and I don't know if they know that.
Boston wasn't big.
What do you mean?
That just won?
They played Tatum at the 4.
Tatum is 6'10".
But that's not. He's not a traditional 4.
I know, but he's 6'10".
Talking about
Brown is 6'9".
Traditionally,
This nigga said crazy shit.
traditionally,
You said 6'9", Brown is not
Or
6'8".
6'8".
he's
6'8".
6'7".
6'6", 6'7".
Traditionally, you talk about big teams, is
6'7".
a real power
All
forward.
right, but with shoes
So
on.
Brown.
But you got
3, Tatum 2, Tatum.
They got,
playing at the
they
four.
got,
But
but they can go big. They
they
got
go
Horford and KP.
Yeah.
They don't.
But that's where
usually
they
play
start.
them because they're both centers and they don't have a reserve
KP
power forward.
But they hold.
No, wait, hold on, no, they play, yeah.
Fournette comes off the bench when Horford's playing,
Their whole lineup is 6'5" and up.
Yeah, then Porzingis is 7 foot, so he's back there.
Yeah.
but they don't never play Horford at the power forward.
No, he's backup center. No, it depends.
Center, it's center.
It depends.
Backup center.
No, there was early when they went with big. They went Alf at the 4. They went boom.
They got Tillman.
Yeah, Tillman we used to play the
mans.
4 sometimes.
They're gonna need. I don't think they should get rid of Randall because I need to see how it looks.
Yeah,
because
first.
right now Randall is a legit 4-man, and if we play small, we can put him at the 5.
What are you gonna get for him that you already got? You already got pieces that you would trade him for. You're gonna trade him for another power forward straight up?
Man.
No,
And who you gonna get for him straight up? You're not gonna get no power forward that's an all-star, all-NBA nigga.
I'm keeping
straight up.
I'm keeping.
Started this.
That's what I'm keeping Randall because one, he's a legit 4.
Yeah.
Right. And if we do go small, I'd rather him be at the 5.
Yeah.
I'd rather that.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I'd rather him go against fucking 5 man.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
He's strong too. He can play that.
Yeah. So I don't have no
The
intention.
difference
New York
is
back.
he's not a
He
good
run
defender.
New York back.
He's not a good defender.
He was the
That's what's
Amari
up.
Stoudemire.
Randall's not a
But it's the 5-man. But it's the 5.
He was the Amari Stoudemire.
I remember that Bar started my
Man.
Lopez.
Embiid.
Randall's
I mean,
New York back.
Yeah.
But that's
Melo came over.
Embiid is gonna be the only problem.
He started taking.
But that's where
that shit ain't doing.
dude got to play his whole game.
But we've talked about it. Do you think it's going to be an issue now with Randall coming back, having defer
No.
more to Brunson?
No,
Or
no,
will he fall in line?
He knows.
Everything resets.
Yeah.
The reason is Randall comes back and Mikal. So now Brunson knows that he gets to defer a lot more, and he knows that his one-on-one game is untouchable now.
Yeah.
Because they can't double, they can't run off nobody, right? So when he wants to kick it in the last 5 minutes,
That's a fucking team.
it's Brunson ball.
'Cause think
right? So
about-
from there, it's
Josh Hart used to be out there being a liability,
Yep.
shooting the ball, and he still can shoot the ball the 35% maybe. But now you got DiVincenzo and Mikal Bridges out there.
That's a team.
yeah.
bro.
So it makes Brunson harder to guard now.
There have been some talks previously about Cat potentially being involved in the trade to go to the Knicks.
For Brunson, I mean for
Randall. I mean, it have to be for Randall. That's for the bread to match up.
I like that.
Don't know if
for
it's
the
possible.
Timberwolves,
No,
though.
yeah, but
I like that for the Timberwolves.
I don't like that for the Timberwolves.
I do.
I like it for the Timberwolves because he's gonna get he can get to the free throw line a little bit. You know, he knows how to get fouled.
He can shoot it too.
I don't need another guy sitting out there just chucking threes, and now my little guard has to take all that, taking all those fouls is gonna just wear on them.
Yeah.
So I that's what I said. Once Randall comes back and Randall starts doing all that grunt, big man, buff shit, right?
talking about that?
They're getting to the penalty a lot faster now, Brunson. But I'm thinking about, you know,
but across the board,
that's what makes Maxey untouchable because Embiid gets them in the penalty so fast. Now Speedy
then he can
Gonzalez
get easy free throws.
is easy free throws.
love
for him.
Maxey.
So as this squad currently constructed, you feel like they're a legitimate threat to the Celtics, to the Bucks, and the rest of the powerhouse
A
team.
threat or a competitor?
Can they beat them in a 7-game
They still
Can
the
who?
champs.
Playoff
They gotta be
series?
a
Can who?
threat.
Nick.
Can
They
this
still the
Knicks
champs.
squad that's currently constructed
Can't disrespect the champs.
Beat the who?
Celtics in a 7-game
Oh, you
series.
said
of
this.
play.
I thought you said.
Oh, the Knicks beat the Celtics right now?
Can this Knicks
Oh, I
squad
thought you
is
was talking about the
currently
Bucks. I'm like, hell no, they can't beat the Bucks.
But they can.
Nobody worry about the Bucks right now.
What? Come on, what?
Bucks about to get Paul George.
Man, why is the Bucks is still
All right,
stuck
Steve.
in.
All right, Steve.
What year did they win that shit?
All right, Steve.
2021.
You ain't getting nothing else.
They still stuck in 2021.
Hey, man.
The pandemic chip.
Hey, that's a good
I
matchup.
want to see. I'll see that.
Y'all gotta look at that matchup.
I want to see. No, you're right. I want to see that matchup. That's a nice one.
Line it up, though. Line it up. You got Drew.
Who?
You got Drew Brunson. Drew versus Brunson.
That's a nice matchup.
OG, I'm taking OG. I'm taking Tatum over OG. I'm taking Brown over McCall.
DiVincenzo.
I'm taking motherfucking White over DiVincenzo, but I'm taking Brunson over barely over Holiday.
Randall or Porzingis.
Brunson barely over Holiday, Nick.
Depends on
It
what
depends
I
on who hit. It depends on who hit that day.
Randall or Porzingis.
You got. It depends.
They both double.
hurt.
They both double. No, I'm just saying that they're both healthy.
Double and they
both
It
double
depends.
double.
black
It was
hole.
Cape.
You have a New York jersey on though. You have a New York jersey on right now.
I'm taking Randall. I'm taking Randall.
All-star, all-NBA
I'm taking Randall.
The other guys.
I'm taking Randall. Thank you. I'm taking Randall.
Well, I thought you was doing.
Are you a Knicks fan?
No. Potential.
No.
If it's potential, Kapinga is bigger than Randall.
No, what I'm saying is no. They're both. No, what I'm saying. How Randall plays helps New York versus how Porzingis jump shooter. He's gonna block some shots.
They don't need 12 niggas running through the hole.
No, but what I'm saying is
their whole team goes.
What I'm saying is one is 20 and 12. That's
So
easily
you got
12,
OG
for
and
sure.
Randall doing the same thing.
No, they don't.
Who?
OG shoots threes on the
Nigga
space
can't-
out,
Man,
bro.
stop, man. I'm rolling with Randall shooting threes over OG.
They both shoot the same amount.
No.
Randall's gonna put them in foul trouble. I like it.
sure.
He go downhill.
So he's going downhill. That's not.
Did
That's
you see what
that-
Kapinga
that's
did?
not Porzingis.
Did you see
That's
what
not-
Kapinga did in the finals?
Porzingis?
Who is
Yeah, shut
Kapinga?
up.
Nigga did the.
Who's
Get your little ass.
You've combined Porzingis and Kaminga
Porzingis.
to create Kapinga.
Kapinga.
All them points he created one foul.
Valley niggas. This is a
Tingus Pingus.
This is Valley Community College.
That's what he looked like when he was overseas getting his
Who's
ass.
Kapinga?
He said Topinga.
So we asked
Topanga?
Shit, that's what he looked like when he was over.
So we asked.
Hey, no. I know where that comes from. That comes from when he got drafted. When he got drafted, I know why that's there. He got drafted, and who killed him?
Michael Rappaport, believe.
Michael Rappaport. Kapinga's a Kapinga,
Tingus Pingus.
Kapinga's.
Tingus Pingus. Kapinga.
That was funny. I like that.
Wamba Wamba.
Yeah.
So we asked the chat, are the Knicks a threat to the Celtics and Bucks? 67% of the chat said yes, they are. Gil, are you a Knicks fan now? Are you rolling with the New York Knickerbockers?
Hell.
I mean, no. They got the
Exciting squad, league, a great
No, that's
league,
nice.
squad.
No, I mean they got nice. That's a nice team. That's a nice.
You guys are
team.
Laker fans, bro.
That's a nice.
They are
team.
still not like us. So
I'm just trying to figure out, they just traded a whole bunch of second round picks that is called fantasy trades. We couldn't trade nobody.
Right?
We couldn't fantasy trade nobody.
No, y'all too worried about
2029.
29. I could have gave. Listen.
about that coach.
2035, 7, 12,
They too worried about that damn coach.
2044. I would have gave you my 2044 pick.
let's talk about JJ lightly before we get on with our weekend. So Monday, Lakers introduced JJ Redick as their new head coach. Redick, fourth different head coach in the LeBron era. Spent 15 seasons in the league before making the move to the broadcast booth and podcasting, including his Mind the Game podcast with current Laker LeBron James, which is now extinct. In his introductory press conference, Redick was asked if he consulted with LeBron prior to taking the job and what misconceptions he wanted to disprove, and had this to say.
He didn't provide any advice. LeBron and I did not talk about the Lakers job until Thursday afternoon, about 30 minutes after I was offered the job. And that was very intentional on both our parts. I knew I had an understanding that he did not want to be involved in this. And for me, I didn't want to go down the path of hypotheticals with someone that I consider a friend and someone that I have a great amount of respect for. So for us, it just came down to literally Thursday afternoon. And I talked to him for about 15, 20 minutes and got off the phone. That was it.
What misconceptions or concerns about you that you've heard in the last few weeks are you the most looking forward to dispelling when you're the coach?
It's a valid question. and I've certainly heard everything. It's been a really interesting 6 weeks or so, just in terms of being part of the engagement farming industry. It's been really interesting. However, I don't really have a great answer for your question because I really don't give a fuck. Like, honestly, I want to coach the Lakers. I want to coach the team. I don't want to dispel anything. I don't. I want to become a great coach in the NBA, and I want to win championships, and I want my players to maximize their careers. That's all I fucking care about.
Shout out JJ. So it remains to be seen how this Lakers roster will shake up in free agency. You overwhelming me, Gil. You overwhelming me with the smoke machine. All right.
I'm sorry.
Now that I'm centralized.
Vaping anyway.
I know, you got me.
Vape anyway.
Don't worry about what I do over here. Damn, man.
Now you want to put it in his pocket?
Bro, man.
Y'all always trying to embarrass me, man.
You gotta move your whole leg to put your shit in your pocket and shit. Hey man, you got a cigarette. You got a cigarette, man. You got a Newport, man.
You gotta shake the pocket. Shake the pocket.
You got a lighter.
It's in there.
Lighter, nigga.
How you doing, Brother Craig? How you doing, Brother Craig?
These motherfuckers don't know nothing about boxing.
Brother Craig?
Motherfuckers don't know nothing about boxing.
Who has a USB charger?
You get a USB.
Communal move around.
I need a C-port. You got a C-port.
Remains to be seen how this Lakers roster will shape up in free agency, but they are coming off of back-to-back 7th place finishes in a tough Western Conference, and they will need to get creative this offseason if they want to strengthen the roster. But looking at JJ, his first year as a head coach in the NBA, no prior coaching experience. What are your expectations for JJ Redick in his rookie coaching season with the Lakers?
Hey, just by this interview, he's fitting right in. He can sit in the camera and lie to our face. I love it. That's Laker Nation right there. We can look you dead in the eye and tell you some other shit,
man.
Right? So he's already fitting in, and I'm loving it. And I think he's about to take us to the promised land. I think he's about to take us to the promised land.
I wish I could wake up a white man.
Man,
to do some shit I wish.
We're going to do the
just
movie.
lie.
We're going to make the movie.
Wake up a white man to be a coach.
We're going to make the movie.
I'm the Laker coach. I never talked to LeBron. You believe that?
Trade players.
Yeah, that's what I said. We get the way too.
We're going to do
24 hours?
Yeah, 24 hours.
Just get on TV.
I was upset.
That's right. Hey, man, listen, let us Lakers do what we do. You know what I mean?
We sit there and I'm getting him 2 years. He can get out of here.
What he say? He ain't talked to LeBron the whole time, right?
Talking about him and Brian never talked about
15 to 20 minutes.
What was my prediction?
that when they first did that he was going to become the
man. Listen, that man did a whole State Farm commercial, him freaking out being a coach. I don't know if y'all seen the State Farm commercial. That's going to be JJ in 2 years.
No.
This is a prediction, right? I told y'all niggas he was going to be the coach, right? Now I'm telling y'all he going to get fired in 2 years.
Hell no.
Get his ass out of here. Get his ass out of here. We don't want
no Dookie. We don't want him out of here. Ain't no Dookie going to do nothing but Dookie.
We don't want him here.
All the Dookies do is
what? A ring, bro.
Rashad, you previously said that JJ has solid playing experience that would help him as a head coach.
Yeah.
You are now shifting your stance to say 2 years he will be on Chilligan's Island.
I say he has experience, but coaching fourth graders,
man,
he fits right in. He fits right in. You got LeBron and all them niggas. Then look, you got Bronny just graduated from the 3rd grade, nigga. You could get Bronny, nigga, in 4th grade right on in, nigga.
He just graduated from what?
The 3rd grade.
You think you can lie? You think you can lie like that and not be a great coach when people start talking about playing time? And just keep doing what you're doing.
I ain't never talked to LeBron James, and we ain't never talk about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, JJ, good shit, baby. And I just drafted, since we get coaches.
I drafted JJ.
I'm drafting JJ as our coach, baby. We're drafting JJ as our coach for the simulation.
We doing Phil Jackson. It's getting this triangle.
I'm letting you know now. I'm not letting up on JJ. Y'all better not fucking slip up all year long.
He got
all year long.
He gotta win it.
Listen,
and he white. He gotta win it too.
Why he gotta win it?
This motherfucker got Doc Rivers over there, and he over there talking about our rookie coach gotta win it. Doc gotta win something.
Yeah,
he did.
He gotta win all that.
He did win one.
Can he win Coach of the Week? He gotta win something.
He won one in Boston.
He didn't win nothing.
JJ.
Since he want to sit up here and take Darvin Ham,
JJ, you got LeBron James. Yeah, can't afford.
Year 22, LeBron.
Hey, they gotta win it all.
22,
They gotta win it all.
Landslide.
They gotta win it all.
Supposedly the number one player in the league.
They gotta win it all.
We got to win 40 ways. Anything over 41 games, we
Lakers gotta
good.
win it all. I don't want to hear shit. Y'all better win it all with him.
Gotta win it all.
51. 41 games.
Doo-doo on the
Y'all fired
doo-doo.
mid-season.
Doo-doo, baby.
Hey, doo-doo-doo.
Hey, doo-doo.
Y'all fired the man mid-season.
The highest paid player on their team is coaches. Between all the coaches, they make more than Giannis.
We talking about Lakers.
They make more than Giannis. 20 million, 15 million, 13 million.
Hey, let JJ cook.
First round.
Hey, watch JJ cook.
JJ ain't fucking with D-Lo.
That's
Y'all gotta get
good.
the-
You crazy. You crazy.
Get rid of that nigga.
Nah, you crazy.
No, the snitch gone. We got
You can get rid of that nigga.
snitch gone. That
Oh,
shit. No.
He said, whoa. Hold on.
We gonna make a
Nick, talk to your boy.
Boy,
Ice
go.
Bang.
Talk to your boy.
Boy, he had 0 in the. Come on.
When he
Zero.
when he snitched on you, his name was D'Angelo. After he snitched, he got his nickname D-Lo, and then came Ice.
He left Hollywood.
D-Lo.
He left Hollywood. and
Ice.
everything. He done went to Minnesota.
Yeah, he came back a whole nother nigga.
Yeah, whole nother
He
nigga.
came back a whole nother
When
person.
Steph-
That late, the first
Call
one.
your bitch, you gotta go.
No, that was early, though.
Nobody heard Steph cuss.
What year was this?
Yeah.
When they played the Lakers this year.
Nah, we didn't hear
Steph
that.
told him
Oh, yes,
to
he
get the bitch
did.
in.
For
No, we didn't hear
sure.
that.
Oh, yeah, we seen
bitch
it.
ass
We
in the
see
game.
it. Get your bitch ass in the game. D-Lo was talking shit over there. Get your bitch ass on the
Call
game.
your ass. Never heard Steph cuss. That's
Fuck ass nigga.
Because he started hanging around
He should get fined. He should get fined. Talking
Started
about
hanging around me and we had gentlemen's cut.
Gentlemen, cut.
Shout out Steph Curry, gentleman's cut, a delicious beverage
that nigga.
to be enjoyed by all the
He got
under 21.
the game.
Grow up. Nah, he gotta he just gotta grow up. What D-Lo did wasn't what? What did he do?
What did he do? What did he do?
What you did?
What you
do? Huh? You was out there like a dog with your pink thing hanging out, running around town. D-Lo had to shut it down. D-Lo had to shut it down for the betterment of the team.
He seen the big thing out?
Yeah, he had the pink thing running
was
around
trying to
all
get the
horny,
pink thing with his
all
leg.
through LA.
Hey, get that-
and D-Lo
get that
was
thing out of there.
concerned
Get that thing
about
out of
the
there.
team.
That nigga come on, nigga. So he put it on ESPN.
He had to put it on
You don't put a
ESPN.
nigga out like that. Hey,
Nah,
you can
hell
take
no.
it
He
back
got that
like
nigga in trouble.
Huh?
He got Nick in trouble twice. Remember?
No, Nick got himself in trouble.
No, Nick
no,
was
he
driving and he was out there. Remember, he's flicking the. Nick, it was Nick's fault. It was named Nick.
What was he doing?
He was driving. He was being a good vet. He was being a
Who's
good
driving?
I
vet.
was driving niggas home, and because you want to cuss people, I got in trouble.
He got in trouble. Nick over here looking like a bad vet, but nothing. Nick trying to focus on the road.
Oh, focus.
Okay, so again, whose fault is it? The driver is responsible for all the members in the car. Huh?
Right, they got
You
their
don't
safe.
have locked windows in your car.
No, they had
Click.
no. He had the Jeep. I think he had the Jeep.
Yeah,
back there. He had the Jeep. He had the
told
Jeep.
your ass to have an old ass Jeep.
Oh, shit.
Lock
That
the
shit was
doors.
nice. That shit was nice.
You do not talk about the Lakers organization, buddy.
I can't believe you.
I can't believe
JJ
you.
not rolling.
Nah, man. I think Nick was being a great vet.
Who?
Nick was being a great vet and he got hated on.
Hey, I drove y'all, huh? Actually, no, you drove me.
And then what happened? I hit
Damn.
the call. Remember, I hit the call and you took responsibility for it? The call when we was driving, the lady hit me.
You know we're doing a live show right now, right?
The lady hit.
20
No.
You niggas are having a fucking a post-show convo during the show.
Let him finish this. What happened? So y'all can. So when people say I wasn't that vet, what happened? What happened?
Nigga, I don't know. I didn't hit nobody.
So he hit somebody,
hit nobody.
and I took the responsibility for it.
Gil, you're a good vet.
I did it. My bad.
My bad.
Okay, and he took responsibility for everything too.
But he complained about it. He complained about it. He complained about it.
She called it.
But he didn't have-
shit off.
Everything. I came home, she stripped me through my socks. Nigga.
I told you lock the door. I told you lock the door.
I had no rims on the car,
Yep.
nothing.
I told you put the rock waller out front.
I bet you don't date white girls no more.
Hell no. I told you.
See?
I told him.
See? D-Lo fucked that up. See?
Dude, no.
First it was a dream. It was a dream.
Oh, he was gonna
Could
get
you
married.
touch that
He was
white
gonna get married. He saved you half your money. You got to think about the positive.
Hey, Iggy, you got a lot back.
He got to think about the positive because he was gonna get married.
That right there. Ooh.
You got to think about the positive. He was gonna get married.
He was going
He was gonna get married.
He was
And
over there in the sugar.
Hey, y'all, I was with KD last
Ooh,
night.
what we got?
Let's keep it
Don't
moving.
change this whole thing around. I was with KD last night.
He don't like that roast. He don't like the roast.
And
Look.
then KD said, And I can say it. He said, I'm giving you the scoop. I said, what scoop you giving me? Nigga said, staying in Phoenix.
KD staying in Phoenix, according to Nick Young.
That ain't no fucking school.
We are reporting.
About to get watch tonight.
Woo! About to get somebody
live.
He said he's gonna be the best team in the league.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
You said tonight?
JJ Redick also said that he's done podcasting for the foreseeable future. So if you're an old man in the 3 fan looking for a new basketball show to support, come on over to Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoop, whoop.
How long has it been up?
What?
No, his first.
How long has the podcast been up so far?
No, his personal one. That's been up for a couple years.
Oh, this new one has been up like
Oh, to Mind the Game. Yeah, that's different.
That's mine.
like what, 3 months?
Now let's move on to Mostly Fans,
He had the old man's podcast.
presented by Underdog
Hey, he's
Fantasy.
getting rid of the old man podcast.
He's putting it on hiatus for a little bit.
Ronnie not gonna be able
Come on over to
years.
Gills Arena
2-year max.
Fuck all that.
for some real shit. As always, show brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. You can get up to $250 in bonus cash, plus a special pick'em. So we have one question. It's a video question from Underdog user Real Hooper 39.
Hey, what up, y'all? Quick question. When it's all said and done and it's over with, who do you think will have more final MVPs in their career? Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown? Let me know.
More finals MVPs in their career.
It's Jaylen Brown right now.
James Brown.
When it's all said and done.
When it's
I mean, it depends. I mean,
well, they're only gonna have one championship.
Yeah.
Which they are already
Yeah.
got this season.
Jalen wins.
So Jalen has
For sure.
currently the leader. So
Wrap for that. I'm looking for a new team.
I mean, the only way the only way to give it to Tatum is if you think he's gonna win 2 more.
yeah.
So even if he gets 1, he ties. So
You don't see Boston going back?
I see him go.
you and him saying win 2 more championships.
2 more championships, going 3.
Or I mean, for the question.
You have to be.
I'm talking about for the question.
Right.
For the question,
Right.
2 more. If you see them winning 2 more championships, for him to win Finals MVP, yeah. If you only see him getting 1, it's a tie. Yeah. So I'll just
I probably see it being a tie.
Rashad, did you say that you're looking for a new team now? Are you in hot pursuit of a new team for next year?
I didn't say that out loud. I didn't.
Oh,
You got a new team this year?
The show is live.
No, we gotta wait till season starts.
Okay, because you know
It's usually when the season
every
starts.
year he got a new team.
Day one,
I want to see what the teams look like.
day one
He
jersey.
gonna go to the best team to have a chance to win it, and then be like, all
I
right.
want to see what the teams look like. You know?
He might go back to Miami.
See what mistakes y'all make. See what mistakes y'all make.
We only.
He ain't going
come in because I know y'all ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah.
I bet my team be better.
Y'all always fuck shit up. So it's like I can pick anybody at this point. Pick anybody. Like, let me get to go with them. Yeah, because y'all gonna be trash and y'all gonna be trash.
Damn, you getting killed like that?
Nah.
Another.
I've been catching bullets strays from over that side because I've been with you.
I was trying to block it. But shit, the way he be shooting his gun, dog, I don't hear it. Block right here. Shit, I got.
He gonna get everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He pulling out the dual pistol. Dual.
Hey, you gonna protect that nigga? You gonna protect?
I'm gonna be like, no.
Got you too, nigga.
You gonna be shooting niggas in the weirdest spots.
Hey,
You
man,
got shot right there,
nigga, right now, you ain't gonna get me. You ain't gonna get me right there.
Another.
Before we go, let's see who won.
We putting the simulation back
the
up.
simulation so we can
Good
see
job,
who-
girl. You know
who
they're
won,
trying to
who won.
leave.
Oh, it's still at the end. Damn.
Is this game still going on?
There's 6-4. Damn, this is a long game.
Y'all gotta speed that shit up, girl.
You said that,
But you did 12 minutes, didn't you?
12 minutes? Yeah, we playing 12 minutes.
yeah.
dog.
You gotta speed that shit up.
No, that's all right. That's fine.
But you should never put that team on the Clippers.
Oh, yeah.
You should never put that team on the Clippers.
That's
They ain't
Kenya's
gonna
team.
win.
No,
Look at Doc in there. Look at Doc in there getting it done.
Hey, Kenyon already said he don't want to be on the Clippers. So I gotta change the team.
Relocate that squad.
Yeah.
But look, you winning right now.
Team.
So we'll
It
see.
is a crazy team.
That's a crazy lineup.
But another.
You know what's crazy? You know what's bad about this team is I guarantee if we go look at the stats, his Pippen don't get in. Like there's a lot of
Iverson go crazy.
Iverson go. All right, so we can finish it. Go quick. Close it out.
Don't put next to.
So another productive day in Gills Arena. Great week. We had the Gills Arena all-time draft. We had Rich Paul earlier in the week. And we had this beautiful show today with all you gentlemen. Sad that Kenya cannot be here, but we had a solid crew today. Appreciate all y'all. Appreciate everybody watching at home, tapping in with us. It's been another episode of Gills Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
Move around.
Whoop, whoop. We will see y'all on Monday.
You better move around.